What? Earl?
Bobby? Hogan?
Oh, yeah. Let me guess. Hulk Hogan told you to come in here and grab my world title, right?
Right.
To hang it up for the ladder match that RVD wanted to have with me, right?
Right.
RVD get to pick the stipulation because Hogan said whoever wins the match gets to pick the stipulation, or whoever wins gets to do this or gets to do that. What do I get to do? I get to do nothing. I'm the world champion. Where's Hogan? He sent you in here. Right. Why couldn't he come in and get it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, here it is, Earl. Here it is. Tell Hogan that you got it. Now go hang it up because I'm getting it back real soon. And you can tell Hulk Hogan that. And you can tell RVD that. Now get the hell out of here. Get out of here!
All great and honorable actions are accompanied with great difficulty. And both must be enterprised and overcome with admirable courage. Man in his quest for knowledge and progress is determined and cannot be deterred.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
We choose to do the other thing, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skill.
Tear down this wall. Tear down this wall.
Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
Fear cannot be without some hope, nor hope without some fear. I would rather lose in a cause that will someday win than win in a cause that will someday lose. We'll revive and we'll prosper. So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
That challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win.
And now, TNA Wrestling and Direct Auto Insurance present Sacrifice.
Live from Orlando, Florida, World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Roode defends his title against the challenge of RVD. It's Roode versus Van Dam in a ladder match for the gold. And it's tonight at Sacrifice. And what a great way to get Sacrifice rolling. Title match right out of the gate. World Tag Team Championship at stake.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the team of Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Well, I think it's safe to say that it's been a very eventful few days for the challengers, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. It all started this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling with the reveal of the photos involving AJ Styles and our TNA president, Dixie Carter.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't envy the position that AJ Styles is in, thanks to that man right there, Rick Kazarian. I mean, bad situation, which I think the plot's going to thicken weeks coming on Impact Wrestling.
And their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions, Magnus, and the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe!
I know I speak for you, Taz, because we have been so impressed with this tag team, the reigning title holders, the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, his partner Magnus. You said right from the outset, these guys are going to click, and click they have.
Yeah, there's just something about the chemistry between Samoa Joe and Magnus, which is why I think they are just been doing a great job as the World Tag Team Champions. They've been retaining them. There's just something about them. They just work. They just work as a unit. But they got a tough test ahead of them in the challenges of Daniels and Kazarian because of that long-time friendship and relationship between Daniels and Callis.
You have to wonder if focus may be an issue for the challengers. After what they went through Thursday on Impact Wrestling, the reveal of the photos, all the time, all the concentration that they've been spending on AJ Styles. How about that level of concentration and that focus for Christopher Daniels and Kazarian?
Well, I slightly disagree with you, Mike. I mean, I don't think there was any distraction for Daniels and Kazarian. They're the ones who started this whole thing with AJ. They're the one who's got this whole expose going on with these photos. But I'm sure we'll get into that more as the week progresses.
So maybe it's something that they're going to feed off of.
Could be, definitely could be. Right now they better deal with, Daniels has got to deal with the much larger Magnus. But since Magnus has become one half of the World Tag Team Champions, as if this guy's confidence wasn't at an all-time high as it is, he's even more confident now in Magnus.
I have to recall that it was Hulk Hogan who overlooked Daniels and Kazarian back on Open Fight Night. But they took the fight right to the champs. The attack on Samoa Joe and Magnus, they made a statement and they move into the title shot.
Right now you see Magnus has control of the arm of Chris Daniels, but you got to watch Daniels, very quick athlete, a smart strategy in the early goings of this World Tag Team title match by Magnus to ground Christopher Daniels.
I guess it's what you would expect from Magnus, more of a ground-based offense. And so far, taking it right to Daniels off the shoulder block and a power up and slam down, mid-ring slam by one half of the champ.
See, Mike, that's the difference in Magnus from a year ago to today. He didn't rush into those two full body slams. He took his time, he paced himself. It worked up until this part right here. Now you see Daniels has control of Magnus.
Quick turnaround.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
In terms of the offense, but Magnus going to try and counter that. Fights out of the corner. Series of the European uppercuts answered with the side headlock by Daniels.
Look at the speed here built up by these men. And there's that power we chatted about here a moment ago. What's Magnus going to do with Daniels? Watch out, man. Oh, look at that. Wow.
I was going to say whatever he wants to, and that's exactly what he did. How about the quick move, taking him up for the high vertical and powering him down with the suplex?
Yeah, Magnus is a thoroughbred, to say the least. And now you see Daniels getting pinballed, I should say, and just getting dropped. Smart right there. Magnus, one half of the World Tag Team Champs, brings one of the challenges to his corner. Now tags in the very rough and tumble Samoa Joe, who can do a load of damage to someone. Look at this.
How about the strikes from Joe? Initially, the short rights, and then the rights and the lefts in the corner. Face wash.
Wow, love that, love that. That just sends a message right to your opponent. I don't respect you, I don't like you, and I'm gonna hurt you. But Kazarian, again, realized that his partner was in dire straits and got him out of the way.
Assist by Kazarian upsets Samoa Joe as he was really taking the offense to Christopher Daniels, who turns things over to his partner.
I don't think Kazarian wanted to come in at that point in the match, but
slight hesitation.
Joe figured, I'll come get you. Oh my God, talking about coming to get him. A roaring, running back elbow by the Samoan Submission Machine.
The quick tags, back and forth from the champs. It's what we've seen from them ever since they formed this tag team several months ago.
Look at that.
That's the backsplash. 300-pounder with authority. All of his weight drops down. Magnus goes for the pin attempt on Kazarian, but Kaz able to power out before the 3.
Well, you see how fast the tag team champions, they put together 2 misdirection moves, and they both hit with complete accuracy on Kazarian.
More power from Magnus with the big back body drop. Cheap shot from outside, courtesy of Daniels.
Very effective, but no. Here comes Magnus, though. I thought that was going to slow down Magnus, but it didn't.
That'll slow you down in a hurry.
Oh!
And then the leg drop by Kazarian while Daniels was preventing any movement from Magnus.
Look at this, Mike. Look at him pounding.
Series of rights from Kazarian, then the bad mouth, physically and verbally berating Magnus, and now turns things over, does Kazarian to Daniels.
Look at Daniels there seems like he's trying to piss off Samoa Joe, to bait him into the ring. Daniels smart tags in his partner before he drops that elbow. Look at that, talk about dropping something. Well-placed leg drop.
Leg drop leads to another pin attempt and another 2 count for the challengers. Joe in, and Joe upset with the referee, senior official Earl Hebner. Not happy with Hebner not catching the double team earlier from the challengers that has turned this match in their favor.
Well, that's when you have 2 veterans in Daniels and Kazarian. They know how to cut the ring in half. They know how to eat up that time for their team. Look at that. And again, that friendship, that bond.
Watch this, another pin attempt by Kazarian.
Mike, they're just able to just, it's like kind of like the Rockettes, that chemistry they have, and in sync, you know what I mean? I know I'm showing my age with the Rockettes, but
or in sync.
Or in sync, yeah, that's true. Show my age again. But what I'm trying to say is how in sync they are with their maneuvers, you know, the timing, how succinct they are with their moves, and that's what's impressive, as we see here from Daniels and Kazarian.
Daniels getting into the skin of Samoa Joe, and Joe's conversation with Hebner enables Daniels and Kazarian to continue the double team tactics. You notice during these double teams, also when the referee's on the spot, Daniels goes for the pin. They do anything within their power to exploit that 5 count from the referee. They're going to milk that.
No, you're exactly right, Mike. I mean, like it or not, that's what you have to do. When there is that opening, you have to seize that opportunity. If the referee is trying to get Samoa Joe out of the ring, just bring more offense. What if it's oh, look at that, Mike. Look who's here.
Joseph Park, I guess, not heeding the advice of his brother Abyss from this past Thursday, when Abyss said, do not get involved, do not come to our Sacrifice Wrestling pay-per-view.
Well, Joseph Park wants to get a closer look at what's going on here, and I guess he bought himself a ticket. Now you see, look at this here. Oh, man. Just a sharp, straight kick right from Kazarian, and a round kick to the upper back of Magnus. Double overhook now. Tough to get out of this, Mike. Controlling the man's upper body. Tough to sit out. You can't. Your arms are trapped.
Magnus neutralized at this point. Where's he going to go?
Tough to roll through. You can't do that. You don't have an arm to pulse the roll. Well, maybe you can just rely on good old-fashioned British strength. Britain, right? Or something like that. UK, Brits, it all kind of fits in, right?
Good old-fashioned British strength.
Yeah, my fans in the UK love me. Ain't that. Magnus now trying to muster up some power here to get out of this double overhook. Look at that, just muscled out.
And as quick as Magnus got back up to his feet and tried to get the offense rolling, Kazarian raking the eyes. And Magnus leaves his feet to drop Kazarian with the clothesline.
You see Daniels' face in the background. He is just itching to get in this thing. He knows Kazarian's in trouble. Here we go. Oh, here comes Joe now. Oh, man.
Talked earlier about the power game from Magnus. Getting it from Joe as the moonsault out of the corner catches nothing but canvas for Daniels.
Oh!
Snap, slam on Kazarian. Oh. Joe is so quick for a man his size.
He really is. He knows where he is in that ring at all times. Look at that, oh man, massive Uranagi by Samoa Joe. Daniels got drilled right there, Mike. There we go, legal tag. Now Magnus is the legal man. Oh, look at Daniels, stop Joe in his tracks. Beautiful DDT by Kazarian.
Jumping DDT from
That's
the
right,
outside
thank you.
in.
Yes, you are correct, sir. And legal man is Magnus. Oh, just got hot-shotted. Oh!
Quick takedown. Judo-style move by Daniels. Sensed the frustration, thought he had the 3 count in his mind, thought he was going to put away Magnus, and he anticipated becoming one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Now it's Joe's involvement.
Yeah. You see Samoa Joe stop Kazarian from whatever he had in mind, and well, that's it. Daniels is saying that's it. Probably going for that best moonsault ever. Here we go.
There it is. BME attempt. Daniels able to land on his feet, then gets caught by Joe.
Best Pele ever.
Doubly effective move by Joe. Here it is. This is the move that they've won so many matches with. Magnus the elbow. After the snapmare by Joe and Kazarian. Right place, right time.
Great job by Kazarian to pull his partner away from losing for his team. Now you see Magnus pulling Kazarian out of the ring.
Magnus, his sights set on Daniels. Oh, chop block from behind. Kazarian takes out the knee. High-low. Double team. Leads to the pin, the cover, and we've got new tag team champions.
Your winners and new World Tag Team Champions, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
Wow, that is massive right there, Mike. Massive job by the challengers who are now the new World Tag Team Champions. Wasn't exactly, well, fair, but what's done is done.
Sort of the story of the match. We talked about it throughout. The double team tactics by the challengers. Always exploiting the count of the referee. And then the high-low, the total elimination, if you will. Some memories there, huh?
Yeah, sure. Definitely, absolutely, from the eliminated days. But, yeah, I mean, it was well done. I got to say, let's take another look here. Action from this World Tag Team title match. No, we only go into the match, and you can see that Magnus had control of both Daniels and Kazarian, but didn't take them long. They singled out Magnus for quite a while. He took it to him.
The snap slam by Joe led to the communication issues from the challengers.
Look at this.
Wow.
I mean, everything was rolling the right way for Samoa Joe.
Thought they were going to retain the titles right here.
Well, right there, but then watch what happens. Boom, Kazarian pulls Magnus out of this thing, and well, that's the end of that right there. We crown new World Tag Team Champions. See Samoa Joe, he attempted to try and get into the ring to save his partner. He knew what was going on. A little too late, couldn't do nothing about it. Kazarian stopped him. Wow, I didn't expect that, man. I didn't expect that.
And yes, we kick off tonight's pay-per-view with new World Tag Team Champions Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. It's Mike today, it's Taz. We welcome you to Sacrifice live from Orlando, Florida. And we want you to get involved tonight in terms of social media. Use the hashtag TNA Sacrifice. Join in. Send your questions at this point for both Austin Aries and Bully Ray on Twitter. And I'm being told that hashtag TNA Sacrifice is already trending worldwide.
Oh, no shocker there, man. I'll tell you what, it's great to have you, our audience, interact with us anytime we have a live broadcast here, so it's very cool.
Tonight, let's talk World Heavyweight Title Showdown. Bobby Roode to defend against Rob Van Dam. When I look at this matchup, I see advantage RVD because of the ladder match stipulation that he earned.
Well, Van Dam did earn that, and he put it in there, and I gotta say, it's definitely, I agree, it's tailor-made for the challenger RVD, but I'm telling you right now, do not sell our World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Roode short. You never know what's going on with that guy, I'm telling you. Don't sell him short.
You're right. When it comes to Roode and RVD, we want your opinion on that world title match. Go to facebook.com/Impact Wrestling. Vote now. Tell us who you think is going to win that ladder match, RVD or Roode.
I don't know. I mean, it could be a toss-up, but I got to say, advantage, I agree, is towards the challenger. But again, you never know. It's going to be a lot of match, dangerous type of match. Bobby Roode is desperate to hang on to that championship, so you never know what's going to happen.
World Heavyweight Title match is still to come, but up next, it's the Knockouts Championship at stake tonight at Sacrifice.
World is talking about how I pinned Gail Kim. That was no fluke. Gail, I'm a legitimate threat to your championship, and I'm not just a pair of assets.
Brooke Tessmacher, remind all of us that she pinned Gail Kim, the Knockouts champion. Oh! Another opening from Brooke Tessmacher.
Gonna get her.
Quick pin attempt, leg hook. Oh! And she just beat the champ again. 3 straight weeks, she has defeated the Knockouts champion Gail Kim, and as a result, she is in line for a Knockouts title match this Sunday at Sacrifice.
Brooke Tessmacher takes on Gail Kim for the TNA Knockouts Championship.
Well, let's keep this title match theme rolling, because up next, the Knockouts Championship is going to be at stake, and we're going to preview this Knockouts title bout, the Knockouts tail of the tape, with the bullet points for Gail Kim and Brooke Tessmacher. Safe to say, Brooke has the number of our champ. 3-week stretch, Brooke pinned Gail 3 times, including twice in tag matches. Past Thursday on Impact Wrestling, after Tessmacher defeated Velvet Sky, Gail Kim showed her frustration for the 3 losses. Champ trying to get inside the head of the challenger. We'll see if that strategy pays. Mind games of Gail Kim, just a part of the overall package. Gail, who's held the gold since defeating Velvet Sky back in November, enters tonight's title defense with a huge advantage when it comes to experience. Will the champ be able to parlay that edge into another victory, or will Brooke become the Knockouts title holder for the first time?
Bowling contest scheduled for one fall is for the Knockout Championship. Introducing first from Houston, Texas, Brooke Tessmacher.
Challenger has the support of the fans here at the Impact Zone in Orlando for Sacrifice.
Hey, Brooke Tessmacher looks great. I love that new ring attire. That I guess that's kind of like a cape/gown type of, well, it's gone now.
What do you think of that new attire?
Oh, she should be part of the Avengers, all by herself. I'll be the villain, you be the hero, honey. Let's go.
And her opponent from Toronto, Canada, the Knockout Champion,
We both sense the frustration from Gail Kim. The attack on Brooke Tessmacher Thursday night Impact Wrestling broadcast. I think it was just that situation where Gail, fed up with the 3 consecutive losses to Brooke Tessmacher, and if you think back, some of those losses came with Gail's own finishing move, eat defeat.
Yeah, when that happens, it's bad enough when you feel like someone has your number when you are the champion, like Gail Kim. Then, to add insult to injury, they defeat you, pardon the pun, with your move. That's definitely, you know, something that would upset me. And you see right there is the world heavyweight, the knockouts heavyweight title. Not really heavyweight. These girls aren't that heavy. You get my point. Knockouts title. Third time's a charm. Ooh.
Well, we talked about the Tessmacher hat trick.
That's true. See Gail Kim just not wasting time, and that's smart. Get right after it. Go after the challenger. You know she wants you. You know she has had your number. Get on her. I love it. Great strategy by Gail right here.
Talk about those 3 wins for Brooke over Gail. Obviously, it's got to provide a certain level of confidence for Brooke Tessmacher.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, you have to wonder at the same time, is there going to be doubt in the mind of Gail Kim?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think, well, see right there, she was going for eat the feet again. You see Tessmacher trying to do Gail's move to frustrate her, and it worked. I don't think, I'm sorry, I should say, I think Gail Kim, on Knockouts champ, she's pretty intelligent, and I don't think she's going to show her cards to anyone, Mike. So if she is nervous about Brooke, I don't know if she's exactly shown it that much. Right now, she's getting her rear end whooped out here, though, I'll tell you that much.
And when it comes to experience in big-time matches, high-profile, championship bouts, wow! Quick, explosive clothesline out of the corner!
That was impressive, man.
Sure was. Especially the way that she was able to regroup in the corner, turn around, and come flying out with the offense.
Again, she was going for Gail Kim's move, that eat the feet move. She's putting a boot in her face trying to nail a move. I'm surprised that Brooke went for the second time. Ooh, man.
What a message that would send. To beat Gail for the championship.
How do I get one of those messages? Is that like an electronic message? How does that work? Well, the midsection was wide open, and Gail Kim just exploited it. Kicked Brooke right in the ribs, and that uppercut forearm. She's still coming with stuff. Look at this.
Champ with the clothesline, and then the far leg hook for a near fall.
This is what Gail Kim, what she's so good at. When she has her opponent down, she'll keep that pressure on. Even though Brooke Tessmacher, the challenger, showing a lot of heart. No quit, she's still fighting back.
Powerful forearm shot from Gail Kim, and then follows up. Brooke fired off into the corner, and then that's Gail Kim just throwing her body at her opponent.
See how quick Gail landed on the apron on her feet, showing that amazing athleticism by the beautiful Knockouts champ right there, Gail Kim. You hear her saying, Gail saying, eat my feet. Eat my feet. Remember those words, Mike, tonight when you're going to sleep. Eat my feet, that Gail said that.
Not exactly what I'm into, but whatever floats your boat, Taz.
I'm all good.
Backbreaker across the knee, and now Gail extending the body of Brooke Tessmacher, cranking back on the neck.
I mean, you can just see the pain right there that Brooke Tessmacher's in. Her spine just being contorted with that knee in the top of her quad. Gail Kim's thigh, her quad muscle, right across the small of the back of Brooke Tessmacher.
And the way Gail is using this, well, it's a great submission hold to try. 3-leg and knee of the challenger comes into play. Oh, God, wow.
A lot of rage in that clothesline right there by the Knockouts champion. Just prancing around the ring. You dissect that move there, Mike. I'm not really sure how to.
Thought you were going to say you wanted to sign up for that too.
My tongue went numb. I'll tell you, Brooke Tessmacher's jaw might go numb with a few of those forearms. It's exploding right there. Brooke Tessmacher right into the champion. Both knockouts are down here. Referee Brian Stifler, with the apropos name, counting to see which knockout will get to their feet first.
Pretty close at this point. Brooke recovers, but ends up going into the corner, able to get the boot up as Gail came charging in.
Wow. Nice. Look at this Brooke Tessmacher. And these are just some of the reasons why she's got 3 victories on Gail Kim leading into this match.
Oh
my God.
Quickly flying into the corner. Then the face plant. Takes Gail down. Brooke headed to the top.
Sure is. Now what? Tell you what, Gail's far away. Oh, God, right in the...
Elbow drop, follow pin, here's 2.
And that was a high elbow off the top rope, right smack dab in the middle of the stomach, the abdomen area of Gail Kim. That had to knock the wind out of Gail. That was nasty. Physical contest here.
Really has been when it comes to a Knockouts title match. So very physical between Gail and Brooke.
Oh, there. Oh, she went for eat the feet. Oh!
Answered by Brooke. And Brooke connects with the move. We said earlier, boy, if she could just beat her with her own move and win the championship. But fortunately for Gail Kim, the impact of the move sent her flying out to the floor.
Well, Brooke went for that eat the feet twice in this match, which is Gail's move, as we said, and nailed it.
Rolls her in. Double leg hook. Here we go.
Now that was super close. You could just see that Brooke Tessmacher. She's shocked. She can't believe she didn't get the victory there. Don't waste your time, Brooke. Just try and get on Gail here. It's an opening. Well, there wasn't. There was an opening.
The double leg, using the ropes for leverage and gets the pin.
Your winner and still knockout champion, Gail Kim.
Shortcut by the Knockouts title holder, Gail Kim, proves the difference. Pin attempt is one thing. Using the ropes for that extra leverage to ensure that your opponent is not able to kick out another, and Gail Kim still has the title.
Yeah, definitely some tomfoolery and shenanigans by the gorgeous and very proud Knockouts champ right there, Gail Kim. And a very disappointed Brooke Tessmacher.
I think very, very proud and very fortunate is Gail Kim as we go back and see how lucky was Gail here that the impact of eat defeat from Brooke sent her out to the floor where she had that recovery period.
There's that double leg. Ref's looking at the shoulders, doesn't see the feet of the champion on the ropes. That was, well, highway robbery at its blatant best, but we still have our Knockouts champ is Gail Kim.
Gail Kim retains the gold at Sacrifice as we send it to Jeremy Borash. JB standing by with the new World Tag Team Champions.
Thank you very much. Mike, Tenay, and Taz are going to be joining me momentarily. I want to remind everybody, tonight it's trending worldwide. Hashtag TNA Sacrifice. We are reading your tweets, your Facebook posts, and we'll have more on that in just a second. Let's welcome in the new World Tag Team Champions, Kazarian, Christopher Daniels. What a week it has been for the two of you gentlemen. Certainly surrounded around controversy, but tonight you have the gold, the World Tag Team Championship.
JB, by now the whole world knows how AJ Styles became the face of this company. He did it by whistling Dixie. You see, we've earned our stripes by going out in that ring every night, beating people up, and winning titles.
Jeremy, with Dixie's love and support, AJ Styles became the face of this company. But if you eliminate Dixie Carter, you level the playing field, and the proof is right here. AJ Styles, we showed you one picture Thursday night, and here's another picture. And like the saying goes, that picture is worth 1,000 words. And AJ, this isn't the end by any means. Your nightmare is just beginning. And as for the rest of the world, well, you have our permission to worship us now.
All right, there they are, the new World Tag Team Champions, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian. A reminder, hashtag TNA Sacrifice. Include that in all your tweets. If you're not following at Impact Wrestling, you're missing out. Posting all kinds of stuff from right here backstage. All kinds of late-breaking news and information. And right now, we are taking your questions for either Austin Aries or Bully Ray, who will be interviewed right here later tonight.
Third match of the night at Sacrifice. Third title bout. TV championship at stake. The fighting champion Devon's got to defend it again.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Television Championship. Introducing first the challengers from the New Jersey Shore, Robbie E and Robbie T.
Oh, they got alternating cardigan sweaters for the old Sacrifice PPV. I like it.
Alternating, huh?
Yeah, well, it's...
I know you like it when they wear the same colors.
I don't really like it. I just kind of point it out. No, I'm not really a fan, but...
Whoa. VIP entrance time here.
Yeah, well, that's the bodyguard, the bouncer. Don't call him a bodyguard. He gets hot. The bouncer. Step back, everybody back. Go, card. Who's you going to call? You going to call somebody? Mike, you haven't been carded in years. Look at them, you got carded.
GTW, right? Jim Tan wrestle?
Yeah, during the Elliott Ness days.
And their opponent from New York City, the television champion, Devon!
Well, on paper, this is a three-way match, a triple threat. But I think in reality, Taz, what we have here is an out-and-out handicap match, in essence.
Totally agree. I kind of hit on that this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling to what you just said. TV Champ's got his hands full, but this is what he wanted. This is what Devon wanted. He sure did. I mean, you know, Devon loves a challenge, but I don't know. I get the feeling he might have bit off a little bit more than he's going to be able to chew here with these two men.
Devon embraced the ruling by our general manager, Hulk Hogan, that the TV title was going to be defended each and every week on Impact Wrestling and on the pay-per-view events, just like tonight at Sacrifice. Repeated interference in matches involving both Robbie E and Robbie T led to Devon making the challenge for this three-way for the title.
I had a conversation earlier today with Devon, you know, we're talking, I said, what's it been like being the television champion here at Impact Wrestling, you know, TNA? And he's like, Taz, man, I'm telling you, there's a lot of pressure. Every week, I got to defend this thing, but I love it. He embraced it. He was embracing the fact that he's got to defend that title week in and week out. So let's see if he can successfully leave Sacrifice with it.
I think he looks at it almost as if it's kind of like a proving ground for him. So many years as a tag team competitor, and now forging his way in singles competition, holding that TV title, and showing the world that he can compete as a singles competitor, usually in one-on-one matches. Tonight, uphill struggle, it looks like, for the champ.
You see Devon here bringing that intensity that he's, you know, world famous for. He's gonna have to keep that up. Wow, beautiful.
Intensity and pure raw strength.
Now you got Robbie all by your lonesome in that ring. That's what Devon wants. Because he just lit up Robbie, big Robbie T, who was on the outside from that clothesline. And Robbie E, he's trying to negotiate his way, politic out of this thing.
And Devon will have none of it.
Look at those shots. Devon hitting Robbie E like he owes him money. Oh!
Come on, you son of a bitch!
Mid-ring press, the shots for Robbie E. Robbie T pops up on the apron and gets nailed.
Wow, look at the power there.
Straight down. This might be it.
That Robbie E, you know, he comes out, all these crazy outfits and the crazy hair and the fist pumping. Don't mistake it, though. The guy's a competitor in that ring. It took a lot to kick out of that right there. Uh-oh. The big power man now stopping Devon literally in his tracks.
The offense of Devon was rolling. The bouncer, Big Robbie T, gets involved from outside, but it's all legal because this is a three-way match.
Again, that's the problem here for the television champion, Devon. Now it might be he's in that position where he's down, and both these men are gonna do what they gotta do to keep him down.
Series of shots to the top of the head. Robbie E goes for the cover as the bouncer just looks on. And did you see him just put up the hand and say, I got this?
Well, we kind of knew the agenda of both these men. That, I would assume that Big Robbie T is he wants to see Robbie E win the title. Hey, you just saw Robbie E stopping Big Robbie T saying, I got this. Directing traffic, no shock there, it's Robbie E. Wow. Oh my God. That's like one of those massive tugboats coming at you from Wales.
Robbie E on top after the double team from the two challengers.
A tugboat with abs. I think that's possible, but in my crazy mind it is.
But you digress.
Yes.
Speaking of power, straight down, side slam. And then,
wow, look at that.
Off the ropes comes Robbie E.
Gotta be in here.
The pin. Wow.
But Devon, he ain't gonna go down. He ain't gonna go out like that. He's loaded with heart, loads of fortitude. He's not, listen, you know how he is, Mike. You know how Devon is, man. He's a tough SOB.
And resilient tonight, and he's had to be against the efforts of the two challengers who go back with a double team. Devon shot off into the ropes. That double back body drop idea maybe not so good. Oh! Powerful spear, followed by the clothesline.
Look at this power. You're not kidding, power. Robbie E got dropped and drilled by the television champ.
Nailed him with the shoulder block. Here he comes. Full speed. Squashed him in the corner. Whoa!
Devon's all over the screen. Quick, fast, stealth, nasty.
Robbie E taken out of play. Oh! Devon had his focus on Robbie E outside on the floor. Enables Robbie T to sneak up from behind. Connect with the shot, and now running power slam. Devon planted.
Oh, look at that.
I thought we were going to have a new champ.
Yeah, Robbie E.
And Robbie T. And then Robbie E comes in and stops the count of the referee. Explain this.
Basically, Robbie E, it seems like he's telling Robbie T, you're subservient to me. That's that. I'll get the pin cover and get that TV gold.
Robbie E, a former TV champion.
Wait a minute.
This relationship that we've watched over the past several months between Big Rob and Bigger Rob.
Well, Bigger Rob is getting very angry at Smaller Rob.
Oh! Attack from behind by Devon. Rolls up Robbie T. Yes!
Your winner and still television champion, Devon!
He pulled it off. Devon defied the odds. The proverbial dissension in the ranks. Mike, I know you're a huge fan of dissension in the ranks.
And dissension within the ranks as well.
Well, that's the same thing, but different. Exactly, and that's exactly what happened with the Robbies. Dissension within the ranks.
Looked like they were on the same page for much of this matchup. But then the efforts of Robbie E to ensure that he became the champion lead to the communication issues between the two challengers, and the fighting champion has done it again.
Look at how mad Robbie E is. That opportunity was there for him, but he couldn't pull it off. Well, I think it just went from bad to worse for Robbie E.
Might have some explaining to do. How's he going to get out of this?
Buy him another cardigan? Oh, that's nice.
Well, they've been inseparable.
Well,
that's what it's going to take. Another cardigan.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, he gave, you see, Robbie E and T gave Robbie a little noogie on top of the head. It's all good. I'm surprised his hand didn't get stuck in his hair supply in his head there. Whatever he's got going on there.
Hair supply?
Whatever you, not hair supply. Hair, whatever you call that sculpture lotion gel and stuff.
Devon remains TV champion. Looks like Robbie E and Robbie T are back on the same page, because up next it's going to be Jeff Hardy and Mr. Anderson.
The only reason you're the champion is because of Kurt Angle. And you know what, Bobby? Kurt Angle is out of my way.
You get in line. I'm first. I was out here where you guys are going to be in a match to find out who's going to face the world's champion at Sacrifice.
Hogan so pleased with Van Dam helping Team Garrett Bischoff and Lethal Lockdown that as a sign of appreciation, he added him to this special Impact Wrestling main event #1 contenders match. 5-star frog splash on Anderson, but as soon as he gets up, backslide, Hardy's shoulders are down, and RVD wins it. RVD moving on to Sacrifice. He will face Bobby Roode for the World Heavyweight title.
You know, you've just been handed a gift on a silver platter because RVD made a match between you and Bobby Roode. You know what that means? You get to prove in one given night that you are the #1 guy that fits perfectly in the #1 spot, my brother. And being the brand new general manager, I made it really easy for you because you now have a match with no DQ.
Hulk Hogan makes it no disqualification, tells Mr. Anderson that this is your opportunity to prove yourself. Jeff Hardy down. Jeff Hardy, the man who's going to face Mr. Anderson at Sacrifice, and it's Jeff Hardy who comes out and connects with the kick. Wait a minute, look out! Anderson with the mic check on Hardy, who just helped out Anderson.
By the looks of things, Hardy and Anderson, you both want a piece of Roode, and my God, it looks like you want to tear each other's heads off. I get an idea that would really, really shake things up around here tonight. I got a main event 4-way tonight, brother, that gives each man something to gain, and each man has something to lose. If Anderson wins, or if Jeff Hardy wins, they take your place, RVD, at Sacrifice, and they get to take on Bobby Roode.
Oh, nice counter. Look at Hardy. Oh, twist the feet.
Well, there's Anderson. Mic check by Anderson. Anderson goes out to the floor with Hardy. Meanwhile, RVD 5-star frog splash.
Anderson got overzealous, takes out Hardy, and then what happens? Van Dam, he picks up the scraps with that 5-star frog splash.
Mr. Anderson faces the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Ladies, gentlemen, and assholes. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin! Mr. Anderson.
Big matchup for both Mr. Anderson and Jeff Hardy, especially when you see how our general manager, Hulk Hogan, has slotted these two individuals, Anderson and Hardy, right up there with RVD in the world title picture. Van Dam gets the title shot tonight, but you got to think that either of these two guys could be in line for a world championship match next.
And his opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy!
Well, the off-colored, off-beat, charismatic enigma in Jeff Hardy. He's out here amongst the creatures of the night. You're a creature, Mike. I know that. You're a creature tonight. In more ways than one. Our massive TNA fan base loves Jeff Hardy.
Full support of the creatures for the charismatic enigma. At the same time, you know that Mr. Anderson is also one of those individuals that the crowd here loves to get behind.
You see that Jeff Hardy. It kind of seemed like he was limping a little bit. I mean, he's been through a hell of a lot from a physical standpoint the past couple of weeks on Impact Wrestling, so
so much of it involved that man, Mr. Anderson. You think back to the three-way match that Hardy, Anderson, and Van Dam had several weeks ago. Then this past Thursday night, you talked about it, the physicality involved in the four-way match with these two, plus our world champion Bobby Roode and RVD, that saw Van Dam successful in the four-way to the point that he's able to name the stipulation for later tonight in the world title showdown. And the fact that Van Dam gets the ladder match against Roode. But yeah, I think that the physicality of the three-way and four-way matches potentially taking the toll on both of these men.
Well, you can see that there's a sign of respect by both men there. But I like what Anderson did as, Hardy was coming out here. Everybody was going crazy, the music, the lighting, and the dancing, and, the typical Jeff Hardy. But what happened was Anderson was patient. He waited calmly and watched, never took his eyes off a man that he's friends with, because he wants to win this match. He knows how vital it is to be victorious in this match, because you said to move up in that pecking order.
As you would anticipate, feeling out process in the early going. Neither guy wants to make that mistake that the opposition can capitalize on and gain a quick win.
Well, yeah, you have two veterans, two former world heavyweight champions, so they understand, they've been to this dance before. They understand what it's about. So to your point, you don't want to make that mistake. You don't want to jump the gun and go into the match and get caught and get embarrassed out here. Look at that hip toss right there, nice.
You break it down in terms of styles. Whoa. These two couldn't really be different, could they?
Two completely different type of fellas here for sure. Look at those deep arm drags right there by Jeff Hardy. Follows up with an arm bar. Trying to go, he's got an arm bar now, but yeah, definitely, I agree with you, Mike. They're both completely different individuals. Different likes, dislikes, everything. The way they dress, the way they act.
And the way they wrestle. The fact that you're going to see more high-risk style offense from Hardy, obviously, it's been his trademark, really since he got into the wrestling business. where Anderson is going to do everything to try and wear him down and try and set him up for the mic check.
Got big-time control, does Anderson, on that one wing, that left arm of Hardy. But look at Hardy kipping up right there, getting that 2-on-1, that wrist roll, and just gets control of that left arm again with the arm bar. Little shots right there by Anderson. Big blows.
Wow. Leg strength of Hardy evident out of the corner. And Anderson down. Oh, more legs. Double boots right into the face of Anderson.
Anderson's just trying to get some separation between himself and Jeff Hardy, but
good luck.
Yeah, the charismatic enigma is staying all over Anderson.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was nasty.
Surprised the steel steps come into play so early in this match between the two guys with mutual respect.
When you're in there with someone like Anderson, you got to bring your best stuff. And if that means getting a little violent, getting a little wild, Hardy knows how to pull that off.
Watch this. Seen this before. Oh,
man. Moved that away, but Hardy was able to put his hands on that guardrail, prevent it from getting driven into his ribs.
And because of that, Hardy is able to connect. Shot out on the floor for Anderson. Realizes that, yeah, to win this match, to get that pin, got to get Anderson in the middle of the ring.
Oh! Nasty kick right there by Mr. Anderson.
Straight down, jawbreaker by Hardy. Both men go for the strikes, both go for the punches.
Wow. Nice Russian leg sweep. Look how quick Hardy got to his feet. That was impressive,
Love
man.
This move where he drops straight down in a pinning predicament.
Tough move to kick out of. All your own weight stacked on your neck and shoulders. Very impressive by Mr. Anderson to get out of that pin.
Well, we knew there would be support for Anderson, but the fans seem to have taken Hardy over Anderson, and Hardy was going to go up into the corner. Move we've seen many times, and it was a beautiful counter by Anderson, able to get his boots up right into the midsection of Hardy and send him flying across the ring.
Yeah, Anderson's definitely locked in the zone in this match, man. You know, a lot of times.
Watch this, clothesline, pin attempt, leg hook, no, just two.
A lot of times Anderson likes to come out here and have a good time.
Back on him again.
Have a good time and screw around a little bit, goof around.
Not tonight.
Yeah, no, he's definitely locked and loaded, is Anderson.
Anderson in the zone because he knows that he's got to be able to compete with Jeff Hardy.
See how cautious, he's careful is Anderson just to get control of that arm. You don't rush into it because you got to be careful with someone like Hardy. He'll roll you up quick into a small package or something to get a pin on you. Whenever you reach towards a guy that's on the bottom and you go to grab him to pick him up by one of his limbs, he can roll you up. It's an opportunity to get a small package, a nice deep arm drag, almost like an underarm spin for those amateur wrestling enthusiasts out there.
How about the control here by Anderson, all relying on one thing, the arm of Hardy. Rest of the body's going to follow, right?
Totally agree. I mean, I would think most people going after someone like Jeff, he'd work on his leg, maybe work on his neck. But no, now you see like
got the key lock.
Got a key lock up top high. Got control again, as you said, of that left arm. I like this strategy. I like what Anderson's bringing, that intensity he's bringing in this matchup. Look at that, flying arm bar right there.
Leads to a pin attempt, the arm bar does, and Hardy able to dig down deep and kick out at two.
Tell you what, Jeff Hardy grabbing at that left arm. You never know if he might have popped a ligament or something in that elbow. I'm sorry,
I was going to say, if you think about the mic check move that Anderson uses, maybe control of the arm of Hardy or wearing down and weakening the arm enables him to get started with that move.
But also I want to bring something up with the arm of Jeff Hardy. You know, that swanton that he does. Oh! He utilizes his arms a lot.
Watch this.
There we go. He's got him. He's bringing that arm and he's got him.
Also the twist of fate.
Good point. Very
Maybe
good
it
point.
takes
Yes.
away the twist from Hardy. Trying to figure out what's in the head of Mr. Anderson.
You might be onto it there. I just think the swanton is using his arms to get momentum, get his height before he flips. I would know that being the proverbial high flyer that I was. That's a nice arm bar right there. You got the elbow locked under your pec. You got the shoulder to deltoid trap. You got that figure four lock. That's when your hands, your wrist in a figure four locked on the arm. Well done right there by Mr. Anderson. Very well done. Knee in the lower back. Nowhere for Hardy to go, folks. You're locked up there.
Have to be impressed with how Anderson has had control for so long against Hardy.
Well, he's got a little size and a little body weight and strength, I would assume, does Anderson on Hardy. So I think he's utilizing that advantage that he has in this contest.
Hardy gonna try and feed off the adrenaline from the crowd cheering him on tonight at Sacrifice.
Whoa, watch out. That neck breaker.
Spinning neck breaker, stopped and blocked, and then, well, how about Hardy pulling that out?
Like a mic check to me.
Variation there from Hardy, able to catch Anderson off guard, and now both men down.
Looks like Anderson now might have the advantage. He got to his feet first, Mike. Hardy, not much in Hardy right now. It doesn't seem to be anyway. Oh, block.
Jeff tries to fight back out of the corner.
All right, shut him down.
Yes, he sure does. Just what it looks like. Hardy's going to get the offense going. He gets shut down by Anderson again. Ooh.
You heard that. You can hear that. You can hear that too.
Putting the moves together. Clotheslines and elbows. Ooh.
Jeff Hardy soaring through the air right there. Flying clothesline. Again, still grabbing at that left arm is Hardy.
And Anderson able to get the elbow up. Hardy again.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Up to the top.
Crashed and burned, Mike. Crashed and burned.
Tap, no good.
He's done. Hardy's set up. He's set up right now, and Anderson knows it.
Anderson stalking, double over. Oh, with the boot.
No, twist of fate.
Down.
It's a twist of fate.
Pin. Ow.
It was a move.
Both men trying to beat each other with their own patented finishing moves, but no success for either. Well, we talked earlier about how Anderson probably wouldn't do much in terms of high risk.
Here we go. Brought the feet, brought his legs up, I should say, did Hardy. Awesome counter by Jeff Hardy. There it is, man, look at that.
Big time off the top. Watch the pin, and no!
Whoa.
Wow.
See Jeff. Jeff is thinking, what do I got to do here? Look at this. Swanton, watch
there
this,
it is.
man. Boom!
How many wins through the years has Jeff Hardy had with that top rope high-risk move, but Anderson avoids the 3 count.
That'll deflate you, too. If someone can kick out of your finisher move like that, that can deflate you.
With the exchange of right hands. That one was blocked by Hardy. Inverted. Atomic drop, and now quick double leg straight through.
He blocked it. He blocked
great
it.
Block by Anderson. Stacks up Hardy in. No,
he got him.
He did.
He definitely got him.
Wow.
Great job.
Winner, Mr. Anderson.
Wow.
That was an awesome job right there by Anderson. He blocked that move, double legs by Jeff Hardy. Beautiful job, very impressive. And was able to get that quick 3 count. Hardy kicked out barely at the end, Mike.
What a super competitive matchup.
That was great.
This was tonight at Sacrifice with Mr. Anderson gaining the victory over Jeff Hardy, the 3 count from our senior official, Earl Hebner, and Anderson victorious.
Hardy's saying he kicked out, but you know what? Earl hit 3. I mean, Earl Hebner, the referee, hit 3.
I don't know. It was close.
It was very close.
You said you thought you saw it as a pin. As I was watching, I thought that he had just kicked out, but it was
no,
that was close.
I disagree. You know, let's take a look. Like, we're gonna get another shot of this. Let's see what. Yeah, here we go. Let's here's the block. Look at how quick his hands he blocks.
That was great.
He stacks them. He stacks 1, 2,
and
go.
Oh man, photo finish. Let's take another look here.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. It looked like he
watch this. There's 1. There's 2.
Shoulders up. You know, shoulders up. I stand correct. And the referees do make mistakes. And I got to say, from me looking at it right there, there's no instant replay. Well, like the NFL. So I mean, I'll tell you what. It looked like it looked. Listen, we're slow-moing this thing, and all due respect to senior official Earl Hebner, we are slow-moing this thing and looking at it, and we're second and third guessing it. He called it live as he saw it as a ref.
Let's get one more look at this, because every time I watch it now, I'm starting to doubt myself, and I think maybe he got it. Here it is, 2, and wow! I don't know. Now maybe I think that it wasn't.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go by what I initially saw, and when we watched it live. To me, I thought that Jeff got stuck. He didn't get it up in time, his shoulder, and I thought the referee, Earl Hebner, did the right thing and hit 3. That's what I thought. I watched the replay, I don't know.
I have to admit that initially I didn't think so, but the more that I watch it on the replay, the more that I think in that photo finish it was just this close, but I think Anderson wins. And let's talk about overall picture for Mr. Anderson, especially as this relates to the World Heavyweight title and our general manager, Hulk Hogan. One would think, just by deduction here, that this win over Hardy, it's got to mean that Hulk Hogan has to consider Anderson as a potential challenger for whoever leaves Sacrifice tonight with the title, be it RVD or Bobby Roode.
Well, no, I totally agree with you. I mean, if I'm the general manager, Hulk Hogan, I'm definitely going to look at Mr. Anderson now like, okay, that was a massive win right there. No matter how close his shoulder was down or not down, or the referee, it don't matter. A win's a win's a win. It's done. So you know what? If I'm Hulk Hogan, I'm going to look at Anderson in a different way. But that's just my opinion. And you're right. He might be right in that title hunt. Who knows?
You know, tonight we have been asking you to send questions through Twitter for both Austin Aries and Bully Ray. Hashtag TNA Sacrifice. And now let's send it back to Christy Hemme, who's standing by with Austin Aries. Take it, Christy.
A lot of buzz on Twitter right now, and if you guys want to join in on all the fun, make sure you use hashtag TNA Sacrifice. Now, right now, we are taking questions on the Austin Aries Bully Ray match. Austin, big question for you from Adeline in the UK. She wants to know, are you intimidated by Bully Ray?
Am I intimidated by Bully Ray? Short answer, no. You see, my whole life, people have tried to intimidate me. But it's not in my DNA. It's not in my genetic makeup to be intimidated by anybody. It doesn't matter how big you are or how tough you think you are. You see, for weeks, Bully Ray, you have disrespected me. You've spit in my face. You've kicked me in the balls. And tonight, I get that respect back. You like to measure a man by his size. I like to measure a man by his skill. You think bigger is better. I think better is better. And there's no better than great. And you're looking at great. You're looking at pound for pound, the most complete athlete in professional wrestling. And tonight, this little man, as you like to call me, this little man, how's it gonna feel when this little man picks up all 280 pounds of you and drops you in that big head of yours? How's it gonna feel when this little man defeats you? You see, tonight, Bully Ray, I'm gonna look mighty big when you're laying on your back, looking up at me after I defeat you.
Aries versus Bully Ray still to come. But first, let's go back to this past Thursday's Impact Wrestling that concluded with a shocking return.
to my little brother, Joseph. You're getting too close to the fire. Back off before you get burned.
Well, obviously, Joseph Park did not take the advice of his brother as we send it to Jeremy Borash in the crowd here tonight at Sacrifice. Take it, JB.
Thank you very much, Mike. And we just saw the footage, the shocking return of the Monster Abyss this last Thursday. I'm here in the crowd. Joseph Park here tonight. And Joseph, you're a man of your word. You said you're going to be here at Sacrifice. You said you're going to get a ticket. Here you are. What do you think?
Thanks a lot, Jeremy. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed the day here at Universal. I've got my ride map here. I rode all the rides except for the ones I couldn't fit on. But that's neither here nor there, Jeremy. And here I am at Sacrifice. The electricity in this place is unbelievable. I've made some new friends. I've made a bunch of new friends here. This is one from Paducah, Kentucky right here. And wow, I am just really enjoying this.
Well, we saw the shocking footage. What did you think this last Thursday night? The return of the Monster Abyss on Impact.
You know what, Jeremy? I didn't see it. Because as you saw, I was accosted in the middle of that ring by that Bully Ray fella. And as a result, I was a little bit disheveled into the back, getting myself a little bit composed. But I will say this. I know that my brother Chris, you know, Abyss, he's close. I wouldn't be surprised if he appears here tonight. But in the meantime, Jeremy, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and I'm gonna watch Austin Aries kick Bully Ray's ass. Sorry, there's a lot of kids here. I'm sorry, very sorry. Very sorry.
That is yet to come tonight. All right, Joseph Park here in the crowd for TNA Sacrifice, exclusively on pay-per-view. Good to see you.
Well, the words from Joseph Park with JB in the crowd at Sacrifice, interrupted by the undefeated one himself. 16 months in Impact Wrestling and TNA, and Crimson has yet to taste defeat.
You are not kidding, my friend. You can see how confident and cocky Crimson is. Can he keep it rolling?
Cut it! All you people out there know what I'm capable of. Everybody knows what I can do. Hell, you've been witnessing it for months. You just saw what I did this past Thursday. I slayed the 7'10", 395-pound, genetically jacked Matt Morgan single-handedly, and I didn't even break a sweat. Listen. All I do is win, and that's what I'm gonna continue to do around here, is win. I know nobody in the back wants to fight me. I know none of you people out here wanna fight me. But I went to everybody in the back, everybody who would listen, even the people who didn't wanna listen. I told them I was here. I told them I'm still undefeated. And I'm issuing an open challenge.
Open challenge?
Hey, referee, I see you standing over there. Come in here. Yeah, you, come on, ref, come in here.
I think he's talking to you, Mike.
Talking to me?
Oh, no. Sorry.
No, it's Brian, actually.
Brian? Oh, Brian Devlin, yes.
Yeah. I know, looks a lot like his dad.
Hey, listen, referee. I came here tonight to have a match. I came here to fight. I came here to win. You know what that's like?
Really?
No, because you referee. Did you come here tonight to referee? Okay, well, how about this? How about you ring the bell, count to 10, and let's get another check in the win column for your undefeated hero.
Yeah, just like he did Thursday on Impact Wrestling. Of course, failed to point out the attack by Bully Ray on the blueprint Matt Morgan, and here we go again. Not this.
What? Yeah, but who's he getting a win on? There's nobody here. He put out an open challenge.
Well, he's proud. Look at him.
He didn't have to come out here and do this. He could have did this in his hotel room.
Well, that's the win streak, you know. Another one in the W column. You heard him. Put a check mark.
There's nobody out here.
Didn't bother him Thursday night, did it?
Well, he did throw out the open challenge. Oh, what? Oh, no!
Well, it's the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. Why the hell wouldn't it be?
The married couple. What a massive ovation for ODB and EY.
You want to throw down an open challenge, you douche? I've beaten bigger broads. Bigger than your undefeated ass.
That's lovely on Mother's Day, isn't it?
Wow.
Douche.
I know where you're going. You people know where she's going with this, right? Okay, look. We're married and we're in love.
Oh, no.
Your problems are my problems. If he's good enough for you, then he's good enough for me.
What?
Hold this stuff while I go fight him.
What a directive to the other guy. Open challenge accepted by Eric Young.
Yeah, I don't know if Eric should have did this. He was trying to stand up for his blushing, lovely bride, no DB. I think, wait a minute. Well, that's unorthodox, Eric Young. That's kind of apropos.
Whoa!
Look at that.
The drop kick. Whoa!
Look at Eric Young. On fire, baby.
Yeah, he's unorthodox, but you can't question his wrestling ability. Maybe the style.
Yeah, well, I can question it. But he's got his A&W root beer tights on. Look at him. Rocking the brown and orange. Could you imagine this? You'll lose your undefeated streak if you're Crimson to the whacked out. What the hell? Eric Young. That's pretty good, actually. I saw breakdancing, I thought, for a minute.
Check that float over out.
Quickness by Eric Young. EY, look. Uh-oh. Well, might be done now. Whoa, jeez. Yeah, he landed hard. Eric landed hard.
Landing. I mean, favoring his elbow, but also the way that he landed in terms of his legs and knees out on the floor.
Hey, what, Crimson better be careful with ODB out there.
You got that flask, that liquid courage.
Oh, yeah. You got that. A couple other things. Watch out. Here it is.
Come on, hey. Come on.
Weakened Eric Young. Rolled back in. Crimson going to try and put him away right here.
Eric Young showing a lot of heart. Kicking out. I thought he might have been toast. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Suplex, impressive. Takeover, cover, and a pin with the near leg hook for two. He's fighting for the pride of the missus.
Yeah, so that's what they call it. So down that cravat by Crimson on EY. Well, I guess Eric Young didn't want his wife to come out here and show him up and fight. He had to come out and fight for her, so I get your point.
Eric breaks that clinch and then able to connect with a couple of right hands before, whoop.
Ate an elbow right there.
Quickly turned around and turned in favor of the unbeaten one. You say your undefeated hero?
Hey, he referred to himself, Big Crimson, as a our undefeated hero, and well, that's someone, ODB, he's about had it. She's not playing game. It's a little too big, honey. Oh, that's a little too much here. That's a little too much, Crimson.
I know what you want. You want to know what it feels like to be a winner with a winner. You want to be a winner? Listen. Get up, brother. Come on.
Oh, boy. He's got one pissed off Eric Young behind him.
He's stewing, he's brewing,
God
and he's
bless
down to his
America.
Speedos.
There we go. Oh, American pride on the cusp of July 4th. A couple months away anyway. Eric Young is wearing bikini American flag.
What?
I don't know. He looks great. He's drilling right now. Crimson.
Scoop. And a big slam. Here goes EY.
Go wide. You got a wide shot. Hard camera, please. I'm begging you. There you go.
He does it all, folks. Announces, directs, trust me, produces.
Eric Young right now, he's doing it all. He's going to check on his blushing bride. Or gushing bride. Oh, my God.
Oh, there it is. High up into the air.
Red Sky.
Straight down with the red sky and the 3 count. He's still unbeaten.
Your winner and still undefeated, Crimson!
Saw that opening, Crimson saw that opening where Eric Young went to check on his wife, ODB. He took advantage of exploiting the Crimson, and he stays undefeated.
See the big check mark that he made in the air? Put another one in the W column. Open challenge issued, and the red sky proves the difference as we go back and take another look.
Eric Young checking, like I said, on his wife, and then from behind, sucker punch by Crimson. Nails that massive red sky. Gets the victory, stays undefeated.
Here it is again. Overhead camera shows you. Watch the elevation behind the red sky. Powered straight down to the mat. And there's the 3 count. And that undefeated string and streak rolls on.
Well, like him or not, I'll tell you what, Crimson, he's just impressive. He'll take a shortcut, no doubt. Right in between those ropes from bell to bell, the guy can go.
Another check in the win column for the unbeaten Crimson. As we send it to the back. JB, are you there? Jeremy Borash. Well, this could be good duty for JB. An interview with Bully Ray.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Don't rub it in.
Good luck with that.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I certainly have asked security to stand by for this. Bully Ray is here, and we have asked you all night long for questions via Twitter, and I have one here from @DJ11Chris. To Bully Ray. How can you compete with a much younger, much faster Austin Aries?
Do you know who I am? I said, do you know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are. I'm very well aware of who you are.
I don't do Twitter. Punks like you do Twitter. And when I am on Twitter, I trend on Twitter. You want to get in touch with me? I go old school. www.myspace.com/Cavzilla. As far as Aries is concerned, I heard what he had to say earlier on. You know what I saw? Fear. Pure frickin' fear in his eyes. I'm the most legit badass he has ever been in the ring with. 20-year veteran of every kind of war you can think of. Austin Aries, you will never get me up in that brain buster. You're not man enough and you ain't big enough. I don't care how big your heart is. Tonight, I'm gonna break it.
Austin Aries, He's 5'8".
You want to talk about size? You want to talk about I take craps bigger than you?
He's 175 pounds on a good day.
You called me out. And when you called me out, you picked on the one and only thing you could, my size.
Soaking wet with a brick in his pocket.
You know what's real funny? I actually believe it. I believe you have taken craps bigger than me.
But he's been the biggest thorn in my side in the 6 years I've been here.
I believe you have eaten chicken wings bigger than me, because in case you forgot, you spent most of your career not as Bully Ray, as Blubber Ray.
You made a lot of disparaging comments towards me.
A big, fat, pasty poster boy.
You want to sit there and you want to make fun of me?
For all you can eat buffets.
You want to talk down to me?
And type 2 diabetes.
Well, I'm sick and tired of you bullying me around. And I ain't gonna stand for it any longer.
Oh, you could just feel it. You just knew that Austin Aries could take only so much before he exploded.
Just dropping Bully Ray down to his size or below. Non-stop Aries.
That's exactly Bully Ray's MO. Take advantage of somebody like that when they're being held back.
I take people down and I take them out.
Austin Aries just proved that he will stand up to the bully.
Just watch. Stay tuned. Watch.
Bully Ray faces TNA X Division champion Austin Aries.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Hell's Kitchen, New York, Bully Ray!
You think Aries has got a shot?
No, I don't think so.
If everybody knows, you know Aries ain't got a shot.
Pretty confident.
That's right. I don't know if Aries doesn't have a shot. I think he has a shot, but I don't like his chances. That I will say.
Primarily because of experience edge, size advantage, what?
Well, yeah, I think it's a combination of that. And I think that the thing with Aries is you got to be careful with him. He's so quick. He's so well. You see Joseph Hawk looking on, and we've seen what happened recently with those two men.
Confrontation.
Yeah. But I think what Aries brings is that quickness, that speed, that high-octane offense. But Bully Ray's got that size and experience and a lot of range.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the X Division champion, Austin Aries.
Fan response that we heard, the interaction through Twitter at hashtag TNA Sacrifice brought up the facts that the X Division champion, A-Double, has, well, younger, faster, when it comes to the check marks on his side of the ledger.
That don't matter. What does that matter? Because he's younger and faster. Okay.
What do you mean? What does it matter?
I don't think it matters. I mean, that man right there, Bully Ray, is bigger and more experienced. I mean, you can go in just because one of our fans says, well, he's faster and he's younger. What does that mean?
Well, so both men have advantages or edges that you've got to point out that could be the difference in this match.
Exactly.
My point.
I know. I'm helping you make it. And you're welcome. So let's see what happens here. Let's see the strategy that man, Austin Aries, is going to bring. Because he's versatile. He has a lot of different types of strategy where Bully Ray, he comes right at you. He's going to try and bully you and try and beat you down with those nasty chops.
And he's going to try and intimidate him, talking about the fear that he claims he saw in the eyes of Austin Aries earlier tonight.
I don't think, I'll tell you, I know about Austin Aries' career, even before he got here into TNA. Very successful man, no doubt. I don't know if he's ever dealt with someone to the level of intensity, size, and raw power that he's about to deal with right now, in my opinion.
Picture of the two going face to face, nose to nose, illustrates what we've been talking about.
I smell fear all over you. Fear. Nothing but fear. Because you know you can't beat me. You ain't never been in the ring with somebody as big as me or as bad as me. You know it. You
Must be an echo in here. Trying to get in the head. Bully Ray trying to get in the head of Austin Aries, and you see Austin Aries has that arrogance about him, showing him, I don't respect you and I don't care what you say.
You know, that's the one thing that we've seen from Aries. He's not going to back down.
Where you going? Where you going?
I don't know if Aries should do this. He's letting him get in his head a little bit, but Aries is all fired up, and Bully's like, calm him down.
I think at the same time, Aries may be getting in the head of Bully Ray, because how many people stand up?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You know, I disagreed with several of the things that the Bully said during the pre-match interview, but one of them that I'm going to bring forward is the Brainbuster. The finishing move of Aries has gained him so many wins over the course of the past several months here in TNA and on Impact Wrestling. And just looking at the size of Bully Ray when they came face to face,
you're wondering if he could pull it off, huh?
I wonder if it negates the opportunity even for Aries to use the Brainbuster.
That's a very good question. And I got to say, I mean, a good chunk of my career, I wasn't as big as a lot of my opponents, wasn't as tall by a stretch, but I utilized suplexing, which had my hips were underneath my opponent before we even got rolling, which helped me. Brainbuster is a different type of move. You got to double your guy over and get him up in the air and use a lot of power to do it. It's different than a suplex, so.
You're saying suplex is more of a technique move.
Yeah, well.
Where the Brainbuster is more of just that pure raw strength to take somebody up into the air and then drive them straight down on top of their head.
It's balance, leverage, and mostly strength, which is what a Brainbuster will, you know, that's what you need to have to do a Brainbuster. You see Bully Ray right now. Oh, he spent a lot of time running around and chasing, but Aries had to kick that second rope was right in the yam bag of Bully Ray, and well, here we go. Aries looking good. You don't want to deal with the quickness here, Bully Ray. That's not good. Oh, whoa. Wow. Still grabbing at his groin area again from that second rope. As I said, when Aries kicked that rope before, the vibration of those ropes.
Wow. Oh yeah, spit in the face, answered by the open hand slap. And then the forearms, rights and lefts, one after the other to the corner. X Division champion ringing the bell.
Yeah, boxing his ears. It's a good way to bring a big man down, is box his ears. And Aries just had all that momentum and speed going, ran into that massive back elbow by the rugged Bully Ray. Oof. Like he was about to squash a mat. Now he's got an ankle, a single leg here.
He's biting his calf.
Oh, was that even? Oh,
he was biting Calzilla.
That's a lot of calf to bite. It's like a half a lamb. Whoa.
Nice landing by Aries on the apron. First the elbow to the top of the head, then drops down. Neck and throat of Bully Ray snapped off the top rope.
Here comes Aries. What's he got?
Whoa, wow.
Man.
It's been the story of the match so far. The quick flourishes of offense, the quickness, the speed of Aries, quickly stopped and quickly negated by the power of Bully Ray. We've seen it several times already in the opening minutes.
Yeah, you got to wonder the condition right now. Let's take a look here at what happened to Austin Aries. Watch this. Watch what Bully Ray does. That kick to the face. Oh my God, that was just a crazy landing. I hope he's all right.
Landing like that.
Look at his back, Mike.
I was just going to say, a landing like that from the point of your tailbone up your back.
No, but on the right side of his back.
Oh, I see the welts.
He's got a couple of massive, look at that.
Look at the discoloration.
That's the blood vessels that were busted. When his butt, look at that. Oh my God, he got a laceration there in his upper part of his leg. And that's the discoloration when your blood vessels get busted from that heavy impact. This is just like a shark smelling blood and water. That's it. He's going to go Bully Ray.
It's like a neon sign, isn't it, for Bully Ray?
You damn Skippy, and that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Let's take another look at a different angle of the landing here by Austin Aries. A kick in the face. Oh my God.
His back maybe hit the steel guardrail too on the way down.
Definitely did. That's how he's got those nasty, massive contusion and bruises on his back. See now, mark of a veteran. Bully Ray not rushing, taking his time, stalking his opponent.
And following up on the weakness that he created.
I'm gonna tell you from experience, being down on the mat when someone's stalking you that's bigger than you. You know that a shot is coming and you can't get to your feet. You don't know when it's coming, you don't see him. It's a real sucky feeling, that's all I can tell you.
Can't brace yourself to take the blow of the impact, rather, of the blow.
Bully Ray's asking everyone if they know who he is. He's the guy, yeah, you're the guy on MySpace.
Going old school.
Sure is. Wow, look at that, look at that, wow. Again, showing that strength. We're gonna take one more look at this crazy land, this crash and burn and boom kick. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't know if Aries is going to be able to recover from that, man.
It's really been the whole story of the match.
Look at his back. It's getting worse. Now that tight bear hug, duck under into that bear hug. Forearm right across one of those massive bruises. Boxing the ears 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6, 7. Not a cauliflower in the ear for sure. Whoa!
Oh, and again, the landing.
On the back. Oh God.
Hard to watch. You sense that Aries realizes, because of what's happened early in this match, that he's going to have to fight through that pain. But it doesn't make it any easier to watch as Bully Ray directs and focuses the offensive attack on the injured back. Oh. This time the chop to the chest.
Now his chest is going to match his back. Wow, look at this.
The courage exhibited by our X Division champion. He stands right up to the bully, but gets knocked right back down again.
You call it courage, I call it insanity. Do that. Don't yell at him, start smashing him. See how Bully Ray steps into the chop. This thing's gonna get real physical, Mike, as if it hasn't been already.
Aries isn't gonna stay down. That's one thing that we know.
Look at his chest.
We know about the fight, you're right. You said it earlier that the chest was gonna match the back.
You're crazy, I'm crazy. You're crazy. You want one? You want one? You're a dead man.
No, not the chop to the chest.
Bully Ray realized this kid's got more heart than I thought. This kid's a lot tougher than I thought. And Austin Aries exemplifying that. Bully Ray took a serious shortcut by raking those eyes instead of going chop for chop with the man.
Outside in with the shoulder block. Followed up by those elbows. Quick shots to the top of the head. There you go. Skidding the head and the eyes of the bully across the top rope. Here he comes full speed.
Look at that roll through.
Ooh, then a running forearm shot in the corner by Aries. Here he comes at him again. And
Oh my God.
Oh my God. The impact on the injured back, the covered, the pin, and no.
Well, Aries not giving up at all, man. He is just really showing his heart out here, showing that intestinal fortitude.
I think you can sense that frustration from Bully Ray.
Nice counter from that powerbomb. I think that's what Bully was going to do.
Discus forearm.
Low round kicks to the outer thigh, inner thigh.
Chop down that big tree, right? Oh my! That should be
Party's
it.
over. Party's over. Bully Ray did his own version of 3D right there. And he's in
You
shock.
can't believe it. We've brought it up several times to our surprise that he was not able to put Aries away, and the look on the face.
Well, Bully looked down in the corner. He saw that chain there.
Just what you'd expect from the bully. Steel chain going to come into play.
What the hell?
Wait a minute.
Joseph Park.
Saw the confrontation between Joseph Park and Bully Ray.
Hold on, wait.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, come on, Bully.
I can't do that.
Well, Abyss sent that message to his brother last week. He said, you're getting too close to the fire. Oh! Tell you what, Austin Aries, he realized Bully took his eye off of him, saw the window of opportunity, and Austin Aries capitalizes big time with that dive.
Now Aries heads up to the top. A dazed Bully Ray turns around and gets caught with a missile drop kick.
Holy crap. Tell you what, I think that's the first time Bully Ray's off his feet throughout this whole match. Oh my God, nowhere for Bully to go with that.
Full speed drop kick in the corner. Wait a minute, gonna go brainbuster. Oh my God, he hit it. Brainbuster cover, 1, 2,
got all.
He kicked out of the brainbuster. First off, how about Aries getting him up into the air with the brainbuster? Shock number 1, but shock number 2 is Bully Ray kicking out.
That might be it, man. In my opinion, I think that Austin Aries, that ship has sailed. That man just kicked out of your brainbuster. What the hell are you gonna do next? Beginning of the end right now for Aries.
Beginning with the boot.
Beginning of the end.
Here comes the bomb. No.
Oh, what the?
Straight down.
He's got him hooked.
He calls this the last chancery. Submission hold applied.
Oh my God, he's got him.
He tapped. Aries wins it.
Your winner, Austin Aries.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me or what? It looked like Aries, there was no way he was going to win that match after Bully kicked out of that insane brainbuster, which I owe you an apology, Mr. Aries. I did not think you'd be able to pull that brainbuster off, and there's Joseph Park.
Yeah, he loves it.
What a match.
What a win.
That was one physical match. Both these men will be feeling it for the next several days, I'm telling you.
Maybe you respect me now.
Let's take a look at some replays of this very physical contest between Austin Aries and Bully Ray. Well, Bully Ray came out, just talking trash, basically saying there's no way that Aries could beat me. And that was it right there. That, in the middle of the match, that nasty, horrible landing at Austin Aries after getting kicked off the top turnbuckle. And then look at that, Bully Ray. A solo 3D, but Aries kicked out.
And then the power. We thought this was it, but again, the resilience of Aries and then the involvement of Joseph Park, who comes out of the crowd.
Well, you see the opening was there for Aries. He saw that opening where Bully forgot he was in this match with the X Division champ was a damn stud. And Aries, missile dropkick, was able to finally knock Bully off his feet. And then watch this, man. Look at that freaking brainbuster. But Bully kicks out of it. And I figured that was it. Ship has sailed for Aries. He counters that running powerbomb into the last chancery, into that bridge. With that choke, tap out. Tell you what, Bully Ray didn't really try to get out. He didn't try to break the grip. He just tapped out quick.
Didn't try to escape. A quick tap, which I guess you can also expect from Bully Ray. But an amazing win tonight at Sacrifice. The X Division champion, Austin Aries, does it. You talk about extreme physicality.
Great match. I love it. I love watching that. I love calling it. It was an honor to be a part of calling that match. That was great stuff. Unless you're Bully Ray, he's pretty pissed.
How about number 1? that he was able to hit the brainbuster, but then the kick out by Bully Ray, and you said it at the time. What are you going to do? You're out of options, Aries.
I told you he'll nail that brainbuster, no problem. I was telling you that earlier.
How about the last chancery, the submission hold, the quick tap?
Beautiful, beautifully, excellently. Yeah, well, the quick tap. I mean, Bully Ray, there was a chance to maybe grab that grip and break the grip of Austin Aries. He didn't even try. He just started tapping quick, but that thing's got to be painful, that last chancery. I love the hold.
Big win for Austin Aries tonight at Sacrifice over Bully Ray. Let's talk about what happened Thursday night on Impact Wrestling. Christopher Daniels, Kazarian, well, they finally followed through on their threats against AJ Styles.
Well, listen, they hurled some serious accusations and had some proof towards AJ Styles, and, well, you know, it's kind of awkward to even talk about. I mean, for those that saw it, know what we're talking about. I mean, and it was. They weren't just accusations if they have proof, right or wrong.
True.
If it is proof, yep. I don't know. I really don't know much about it.
Well, let's go back to this past Thursday night on Impact Wrestling. Let's review the video footage.
Now tell the world, AJ, isn't that you and Dixie Carter in that photograph? If you don't have anything to say about that picture, I can only imagine what your reaction's gonna be to this picture. Since day one, you've been the poster boy of this company. And when I look at this, well, what's that saying? A picture is worth 1,000 words.
Here now with the phenomenal AJ Styles. And AJ, after the video footage we just saw, I have to ask you your thoughts on this whole situation.
You know, this isn't the first time I've wrestled Kurt Angle. I mean, we've had battles before. I mean, he's one of the best in the world. No doubt about it. So if I'm not 100% focused on Kurt Angle, I have no chance.
Well, I really wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you about these photos. Everybody's talking about it.
I'm not here to talk about photos. I'm not here to talk about Kaz or Daniels or Dixie. I'm here to wrestle. I'm here to wrestle Kurt Angle next.
All right, let's take a very special look. AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle next here at Sacrifice.
You know, everybody's asking me for months now, Christopher Daniels, what's the secret that you're holding over Frankie Kazarian, huh? Well, the secret was never about Frankie. It was always about AJ Styles, the golden boy of TNA. Well, if they want answers, now that I've got this evidence here, maybe tonight's the night they get their answers.
Well, AJ obviously was distracted. You only saw Daniels come out here along with that envelope, whatever's in it.
Daniels and Kazarian trying to convince the Olympic gold medalist that they're on his side. Styles focus divided again because of Daniels and Kazarian and whatever this proof is that they have in the envelope. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Angle sneaks up. Angle rolls up AJ, and he got the 3 count. What's in the envelope that Daniels and Kazarian seem to be holding over the head of AJ Styles?
Did I ask for your help? I don't need your help to beat AJ Styles or anyone else. And if either of you ever get involved in any of my matches ever again, you're gonna see a whole new side of Kurt Angle that you don't want to see. All I care about is making AJ Styles tap out at Sacrifice and doing the same exact thing tonight. So just stay out of my way.
Taz, I'm not exactly sure that Kurt Angle's on the same page as his 2 tag team partners, though, in this 6-man tag. Angle promised earlier that he was going to make AJ tap out tonight in this match. And what the hell just went on there? He had him into the submission hold, and the tag was made from outside. AJ going to go for the clash. Here it is. Oh, yeah, Styles clash. Hit to perfection. Kazarian rolled over, covered, and AJ and the World Tag Team Champions win it. Friction continues between Kurt Angle and his quote-unquote tag team partners.
AJ Styles, we're gonna end this once and for all.
You made a mistake, AJ, and this is the proof.
Isn't that you and Dixie Carter in that photograph? Since day one, you've been the poster boy of this company. And when I look at this, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
The Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle prepares to take on the phenomenal AJ Styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Well, my broadcast partner Taz, I think would refer to this as a wrestling purist dream match.
Completely agree. Whenever you get two men the level of abilities, athletic abilities, wrestling prowess, experience, championships between that man, Kurt Angle, and the man that's about to come out here, AJ Styles, how could it not be a purist dream match?
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
Two of the best of all time, just that simple. Phenomenal AJ Styles, Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, about to go head-to-head tonight at Sacrifice, and you just hope that AJ is going to be able to take those issues that he has had with Christopher Daniels and Kazarian.
Well, you know,
put him to the side and do one thing. Stay focused. Stay in the zone right here, right now against Kurt Angle.
Well, you know, I got to say, I like what AJ Styles said to Jeremy Borash, to JB, saying, I'm here to wrestle. You know, I don't know if I believe that.
I don't know either. That's why I brought it up. I mean, it sounded good when he said it. But is he going to be able to come out here and stay in that zone against Kurt? You can sense the tension in the impact zone as, wow, of all things, AJ goes for the leg, then the go behind, and as AJ's out to prove a point here that he can match wrestling holds with Kurt Angle.
Well, a decent show for himself did AJ. AJ looked to be a little nervous while Kurt, well, he's kind of laughing. I don't know if you want to do that with Kurt Angle.
I think Kurt appreciates the challenge, right? Well, here you go. This is going to prove it.
Yeah, just be careful, AJ. Try not to get into this game with Kurt. That double leg. That double leg. Sick double leg. How quick he drop stepped into that double leg.
Anybody ever faster that you've been in the ring with?
No way. No, his hips, Kurt Angle's hips are amazing when he rides and stuff. It's just, now it's smart right there by Angle to get out of the way and regroup.
Yeah, AJ has
a valiant effort. I mean, he couldn't even stop the drop step into that double leg by Kurt, and that was the beginning of the end for that little exchange. Oh, hold on, wait, look at Kurt. Oh, hold on a second, Mike. He dropped his knee pad here, did Kurt, and I know what he's just giving him the single. He's telling him shoot. Go ahead, shoot on it. That's what he's doing.
Prove yourself, right?
He's saying, God, here it is. Shoot on the leg. Kurt wants him, he's giving him a leg. He's like, sure, take me down.
Yeah.
Oh, he sprawled.
Really?
Kurt tried to sprawl because he saw the single leg was coming, and then AJ Kick the taste out of Kurt's mouth. I like that.
I think when AJ rolled out to the floor, he rethought things and realized that maybe trying to out-wrestle Kurt Angle, maybe not the best strategy.
Yeah, it was smart of, of AJ to get out of the ring and regroup and think it over. He had a nice standing switch, but Kurt stopped it with an elbow. Look at that leapfrog. The ability of AJ. Now he got caught in that bear hug, but you got to be careful you don't get suplexed whenever Kurt traps you like that.
Straight roll through by Styles, and
could
be time for a Styles clash early on. Instead, stopped and countered, and he was going for the ankle, wasn't he?
Kurt's like an octopus, man. He's like an octopus. He was going to pull out that ankle lock counter out of that Styles clash. Very impressive by Kurt Angle. But as equally impressive was AJ getting out of the ankle lock. Or not letting the ankle lock get hooked in, I should say.
Angle in control.
Hanging on, right there, that great grip.
They tried to shove him off from the side headlock, but Kurt took a knee, slid in and maintained the side headlock.
Well, it's showing that tenacity that Kurt Angle is so world famous for. Kurt running right through AJ, side headlock takedown. See how Kurt sits his body weight through. Look how close his thigh, his left thigh is to his grip, to his own grip, Kurt's grip, which makes that hold so much tighter and tough, more difficult to get out of.
It gives Angle more control because he's closer.
Sure, he sits all his weight forward onto the head, controlling the head of AJ, which prevents AJ, was able to stand up, but he can't sit out of it.
A couple of shots to the rib cage by Styles, but then Kurt able to get the elbow up, hip toss attempt, and right back to the side headlock.
Yeah, he did a little bit of he popped his hip hard into that instead of sitting through the headlock takedown. It's a tighter throw. It's a tighter headlock throw. It's more like a Greco type throw that he did there. And it was all head. He just kept the grip on the head. He never trapped an arm and just chucked the man by his head. But he never sat or dropped to a knee. That's my point. Again, Kurt hanging on to that headlock, but here comes AJ. Look at that beautiful drop kick. The explosiveness in the middle of the body of AJ shows why he's a grand champion from right here at TNA, and all the success that AJ's had was how he was able to just stop Kurt's momentum.
AJ airborne and perfectly placed knee drop to the head leads to a pin, and the pin attempt for a 2 count on Angle before the shoulders rolled.
Says he's going for that style splash again, it looks like, Mike.
But motion, but Kurt's not going anywhere. Whoa! How about that? Who saw that coming?
AJ came to play right now.
Here's the pin attempt by AJ, and boy, just the way that he was able to take Kurt and power him up and drive him straight down to the mat, and that quick pin attempt, that was a surprise to me.
I know AJ, and if I asked AJ, how the hell did you do that? He'd say, Taz, that's redneck strength. That's coming from me, but that's what he would say. I'm telling you, that's what that was.
Exposed midsection allows Angle to use the elbows, but then the contact made from AJ that ends up with Kurt out on the arena floor.
And AJ's he's keeping his eye on Kurt. Look at this, look at this. Whoa!
Kurt sidesteps him, and
on his feet.
Yeah, went for the suplex. AJ lands amazingly, and speaking of lands on his feet and then lands a big right.
I guess AJ is on point tonight. He is not distracted by what's going on in his personal life. That was exploited by Daniels and Kazarian.
Quickness of Angle, avoiding Styles, and then Kurt answers with the release suplex.
Yeah, belly to belly over the top. Straight over the head. Suplex. Looked like AJ got shot out of a cannon, man. Very well done throw by Kurt.
Strikes from Angle, first with the right hand. Then the boot repeatedly to the side of the head of AJ.
Yeah, that was a nasty Kurt Angle. No stopping behind that strong, powerful kick to the face. Several of them.
You can see that AJ slow to recover. Not surprisingly after those spirited kicks to the head from Angle.
See Kurt still, I'm sorry, AJ still fighting. Tried to elbow Kurt, snapmare into that reverse, that rear gut wrench. Again, that awesome grip by Kurt Angle, trying to squeeze the life out of AJ, right out of his diaphragm, the midsection.
And at the same time, notice the body weight of Kurt leaning forward, right, to get everything out of the move.
Absolutely, putting all his upper body weight on the upper back. Now you gotta be careful you don't get German suplexed here. But see the grip, he's trying to break the grip as AJ, and he did.
And then connects with the elbow, and then Kurt catches him with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker across the knee.
Kurt's all fired up, man. He's amped up. That was a well-done backbreaker. Here we go.
Drops down into the pin, and then right back on it again. AJ able to get the shoulder up twice. But the tenacity and the relentlessness of Angle leads him to the body scissors.
Yeah, again, focusing on the midsection, the ribs, kidneys, back, abdomen. That's what Kurt's focusing on. He went from that reverse gut wrench, a couple suplexes, and now this body scissors. And just imagine the leg power, the strength in Kurt Angle's lower body.
That game plan that you talked about, the strategy employed by Kurt Angle has gained him so many victories through the years. And again, the positioning of Kurt right here, it's a thing of beauty to watch, isn't it? Just the way that he's able to maintain control with what looks to be just the basic side headlock, or actually headlock taken here.
It's not, it's all the weight right there. Kurt had all his weight on the back of the head of AJ. I don't know how AJ got out of that, but it was impressive. Oh my God, what a backdrop by Angle. Beautiful backdrop. And Kurt could just take his sweet time here.
Drops down again and right back on again. Another pin attempt, and AJ the quick escapes. You just sense the confidence.
Well, you see Kurt
of Kurt Angle, the way that he's not only got the hold, but the way that he just seems so comfortable out there at this point of the match.
He's got complete control. Kurt Angle's just riding right on the head of AJ Styles. He's got that real tight rear choke. And again, all his body weight is forward. Just imagine the pain throughout the neck and jawline of AJ Styles right now. Great in-ring body positioning by Kurt Angle.
I think it's almost as if this may be an answer to AJ's earlier strategy of trying to out-wrestle Kurt.
Got to try and pop his head out of there if AJ can.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, maybe I thought he was going to turn into a top wrist lock, but
started that way, but then saw the rib cage, the midsection exposed, and went that route.
Ooh, man, both men had the same thing in mind. Holy crap, that was nasty. I think they both went for high cross body blocks, and they just, it looked like Kurt's face maybe smashed into, I couldn't really tell. Let's take another look. I'm back, because I couldn't see what
it was favoring his head.
Oh man, his forearm. It looked like AJ's forearm inadvertently just smashed right into the face of Kurt Angle, but both men had the same thing in mind, a cross body. Maybe that was the opening that AJ Styles needed. That high wheel spin kick there, nice.
Well, Angle on the defensive momentarily until he elevates AJ to the apron.
Uh-oh. Angle slam? Oh, no, backbreaker.
Cross the knee. Styles on top.
See that AJ's a little frustrated there. Upper back of Kurt Angle against the knee of AJ. Very well done, especially with the neck issues that Kurt's had through his career.
Good point. Springboard.
Forearm right there. That was a forearm to the face.
Another pin attempt by Styles, and another 2 count from the phenomenal one.
Now he wants to go for that Styles clash. AJ's trying to sink it in, but Kurt's blocking it.
Yep, Kurt the spread of the legs by Angle at that point.
Wide base, wide base.
Wide base, and then the back body drop that follows.
Nobody home right there. Again, the quickness of AJ Styles, able to get himself out of the way. So Kurt missed. Splat on the outside. Here we go.
Watch this springboard again, and oh my, the springboard from the top out to the arena floor, and it's punctuated by that big flying forearm shot.
Good God, let's take a look at this. This was sick. Watch this hype by AJ. Bam! Another angle here, look at this. Boom! Beautifully done by the phenomenal one himself.
AJ slow to recover, even though he was the one that struck the blow. Styles still had to deal with that landing out on the floor.
Well, AJ wanted to prevent that he was going to get counted out, Mike. That's why he chucked Kurt back in there.
AJ favoring his back as he comes in, and the opening was there for Kurt. And he just putted Styles.
Yeah, you could just see that Styles is in a lot of pain right there from that kick by Kurt Angle.
Boy, the incredible cardiovascular conditioning here.
Both men.
Suplex, Kurt on top.
These are just two guys that are just in peak prime condition. Amazing wrestling condition.
And it's so great watching them put that on display like only we can here at Sacrifice tonight. A dazed Styles rocked in the corner by the right hands from Angle.
Bad. This is bad here for AJ. Maybe going for a superplex, Mike. His uppercuts are stopping Angle, though.
AJ able to fight Kurt off, but the quickness. Oh, it's just a thing of beauty, isn't it? Couldn't do it. Here's Kurt. Here's the leg hook. The cover, no.
Beautiful suplex. Off the buckles right there by Kurt Angle. Man, AJ landed real hard.
Kurt, in that stalking mode, oftentimes will lead to a suplex or an angle slam. Here it is. Elevation up. Oh!
Pele right there.
Pele connects. Styles clash attempt.
Can he get it this time?
There it is. There he goes. AJ hits the clash.
He's got
one.
He's got it.
Oh, man.
Wow. Holy smokes, I thought he had him.
Ultra competitive match that we expected between AJ Styles and Kurt Angle, and oh, these two have not disappointed in the least.
Well, let's take a look here at the Styles match. I think he got it all, man.
He did.
He got it all, but Kurt was able to kick out.
So
standing switch, watch the German.
Back live, and there it is, released.
I could see he was going to pull that off. You could tell where he was lined up in the ring.
Suplex leads to the pin, and
got it.
Ooh, no.
Definitely Kurt Angle turned AJ Styles inside out from that standing switch into that released German suplex. And AJ just seemed, wow, that was a bad landing. Both men struggling to get vertical.
Not going to wait till they get to their feet as they exchange from their knees, and now both men up.
Punch for punch here, punch for punch. Oh!
A couple of good shots from AJ, but that uppercut's tough. So is the elbow from Styles, who quickly springs. Kurt avoids him.
A couple of switches here.
AJ hooking onto the rope so he doesn't get suplexed.
Look at that count, look at this.
Pin attempt.
Stuck him, ooh. Look how quick Kurt is on his angle slam.
Man,
that's it.
There it is.
He's got it.
Angle slam, cover, leg hook.
Got him. Oh!
Not so quick, my friend.
What a match. Talk about physical, huh?
Everything that we anticipated and expected and more from Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. Well, it's a weary Styles that's just brought up to his knees by Kurt.
Looks like Kurt, he's hell-bent. He wants to try and get this. It looks like he's going to do a Styles clash here.
That's what he motioned for. Ooh, who better than AJ to block the Styles clash? As Kurt going to go for the ankle.
Sure is. He picked that ankle, but wasn't able to keep the ankle lock on. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Kurt's going to nail it.
And he did. Roll over. Cover. No. Oh.
Both men spent right here, leaving it all in the ring.
And now, Angle rolls AJ over. Kurt has something in mind when it comes to going high risk. Watch this, watch this. Kurt gonna go for the moonsault. Ooh! Quickness of AJ, the difference.
AJ, let's go. Come on, you gotta get back in the ring. Let's go. Come on.
It's Styles who goes out to the apron.
Watch AJ here, Mike. Watch this. Watch this. Holy God!
Springboard and splashes down. AJ cover and no!
What the hell? Gotta be kidding me here. Oh my God, AJ just landed right on Kurt so hard.
Drags the prone body of Angle over to the corner. AJ hit it up to the top. Kazarian up on the apron. Daniels is with him too, as you can see. Daniels takes out the legs of Styles.
AJ landed right on his face because of Daniels tripping him up. Angle slam!
There it is. Kurt hits it. Angle slam, pin, leg hook. No!
Oh, nice! Well done, AJ.
I was going to say, I would hate to see this interference from Daniels and Kazarian be the difference. But it's a weakened Styles who's caught, and he's not only got the ankle lock, but he's got it hooked in grapevine.
Yeah, Kurt.
It's a big difference, isn't it?
Kurt's got him trapped in the middle of the ring. He's got a tap. Oh, that's a painful deal right there. No shame in that.
Kurt Angle!
No shame in that, Mike. I'm telling you. It was a great match, great contest. Show the two buffoons how to get involved here, trying to screw things up a little bit. Kurt Angle, he stayed locked in the zone there, was able to.
Daniels and Kazarian.
Oh, they're picking at the bones.
They're just not happy with the fact that AJ was beaten by Kurt. Well,
look at Angle!
Yeah, Kurt Angle had Daniels and Kazarian as tag team partners recently on Impact Wrestling, and that didn't work out too well. And how about that, of all things, it's Kurt Angle helping his opponent in this match, AJ Styles.
Well, it's a certain level of respect, obviously, the two great competitors of Angle and AJ Styles. And the new tag team champions are pissed off, leaving as they got bounced around this ring by Kurt Angle as they were trying to pick at the bones of AJ Styles.
Just an absolutely great wrestling match between Kurt Angle and AJ Styles tonight at Sacrifices. Even in defeat, AJ Styles hand being raised in the air by Kurt. Great mutual respect between these two superior athletes.
It seems like that was built throughout this match, that Kurt gained that level of respect. And Kurt is watching AJ's back right now. Different side of Kurt Angle we haven't seen for a while.
Angle victorious, as here is another Slammiversary Top 10 moment.
What a momentous occasion here at Slammiversary.
It's real. It's damn.
That was unbelievable.
I think everybody is shocked at what just happened here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new era in TNA.
Well, Kurt Angle has a moonsault in his arsenal. Oh, no, Kurt. Kurt, come on, Kurt.
One of the most insane moves in the history of TNA, hell, in the history of professional wrestling.
I've never seen nothing like that in my life. That's all I'm telling you. That's insane, man. That was insane. I'll tell you, Mike, I will never forget that moment.
Oh, terrific,
Kurt
isn't
Angle,
it? So much fun to go back and relive these top 10 moments as we head to you-know-where. It's next month, it's pay-per-view, it's Slammiversary, it's our 10-year anniversary, and buddy, we're headed to the Lone Star State.
Well, they say everything gets done a little bit bigger in Texas, right? Well, I got a funny feeling that that's what's going to go down at Slammiversary. It's going to be massive. Yeah! I'm from Texas, kind of.
Keith Mitchell couldn't have said it better himself out in the truck.
We got a couple of Texans in our ear, folks. Sorry. I'm just a kid from Brooklyn.
That's it. That's next month. That's Slammiversary, but let's talk about what's still to come tonight. It's main event time. It's World Heavyweight Title Showdown. It's Bobby Roode defending against Rob Van Dam, and in RVD, not only a terrific wrestler, the reason that I think that Roode is going to be put to a severe test, but the fact that it's going to be a ladder match. What a chance. What an opportunity for RVD to get the title.
Well, I said at the top of the show, I mean, it's tailor-made. It's perfect. It's in the wheelhouse of RVD, a ladder match, hence why the man picked this type of match. He earned the opportunity to pick what type of match he wanted to go after that title. So, like I said earlier, though, I stay with this. Don't count out our champion. This guy, Bobby Roode, he's a desperate dude, man. He will do anything it takes to hang on to that championship.
What we talk about on Impact Wrestling, by any means necessary.
Totally,
It's been the story of Bobby Roode. Since that night back on November the 3rd when he broke the beer bottle over the head of the Cowboy James Storm, leading to a title run that's, what, within days, within a little over a week of being
Can we have this match? I'm tired of talking. I want to see this match.
I'm ready. But before we do,
all right,
I want to get some pre-match comments from our World Heavyweight Champion. Any chance that we can get JB involved in this?
Oh, there he is.
All right, thanks very much, guys. We do appreciate it. A big thank you to all of you participated tonight. Great feedback. Hashtag TNA Sacrifice been trending all night long. Gail Kim, Eric Young, Bully Ray trending all night long as well, and we do appreciate all of your feedback. Interesting, though, to note, we did put up a poll. Who do you believe will walk out of Sacrifice tonight World Heavyweight Champion? Well, 76% of you voted in favor of a new World Heavyweight Champion tonight, RVD. And a man who I'm sure disagrees with those numbers, joining me now at this time, the World Heavyweight Champion, Robert Roode, set to do battle next in a ladder match for your World Heavyweight Championship.
Something isn't right. Something just doesn't feel right, JB. You know it. I know it, and the entire world knows it, and that's the fact that I'm standing here talking to you without my World Heavyweight Championship around my waist. And why? Because Hulk Hogan gave RVD an opportunity last Thursday that if he won the match, he got to pick his stipulation. And that stipulation is now a ladder match. And my World Heavyweight Championship, my pride and joy, the only thing that I care about in my life is hanging 25 feet over that ring. Rob Van Dam, do you think you're going to outsmart me tonight? Do you think that you're going to outdo the It Factor tonight? Well, you're dead wrong. Because you see, Hulk Hogan can try to stack the deck against me, but it's not going to work. RVD, your plan is not going to work. And as a matter of fact, there's not a soul in this company that's going to stop me. Because after tonight, after I climb that ladder and retain my World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going to climb the ladder into the history books. Because in 10 short days, Bobby Roode, the It Factor of professional wrestling, will go down in history as the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in the history of Impact Wrestling. And there's not a damn thing anyone can do about it.
It's your main event. It is up next here at Sacrifice.
I am still the It Factor of professional wrestling. I am still the leader of the selfish generation. I am still your World Heavyweight Champion.
I mean, I know he's the world champion, but would you call him a pioneer? Has he set like new standards? Has he changed the styles? Has he impacted the industry, professional wrestling, like Rob Van Dam has?
I defeated James Storm. I've defeated AJ Styles. I've defeated Jeff Hardy. I've defeated Sting. And as far as I'm concerned, there is no more heroes left for me to beat.
I don't know, but if he has, I sure as hell am not intimidated. I'm Rob Van Dam. What more do you want?
After all my legendary accomplishments, I don't feel like I have to tell you what a great wrestler I am. I'm Rob Van Dam.
22 years I've been in this business and haven't slowed down. And the moves that I did when I started out, that everybody said would break my body, that I wouldn't be able to keep doing for 5 years, I still love every chance I get to do those moves.
I'm Mr. Pay-Per-View. I'm also the man that's gonna beat Bobby Roode and be your next TNA Heavyweight Champion.
I've sacrificed everything to get to this point in my career. 14 years, I've sacrificed everything to get to this point. I will do whatever it takes to walk out with my World Heavyweight Championship.
Look at everybody else, and then look at this. Rob Van Dam. Need I say more?
The whole effing show, Rob Van Dam takes on the It Factor of professional wrestling, Bobby Roode, for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship.
Here we go. World Heavyweight title belt hangs high above the ring here in Orlando, Florida, because it's time for our Sacrifice main event with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. And let us preview this world title bout. Here's the tail of the tape.
You can see right here, as far as a size deal, I mean, both men very similar in size, but, you know, their in-ring abilities, completely different. In-ring styles, definitely different than each other.
Definitely a contrast in styles.
No, I said they're different.
All right. Here's the bullet points for our main event, and it was recently on Impact Wrestling when the general manager, Hulk Hogan, he made a three-way match to determine a #1 contender. Rob Van Dam earned the status. And since winning that world title back in November, the reign of Bobby Roode, synonymous with shortcuts and loopholes. For months, he's exploited every trick in the book. And it was this past Thursday night when RVD made a sacrifice, agreeing to compete in a four corners match. Not only did Van Dam prevail, he earned the right to pick his own type of match. As Taz would say, ladder match is in RVD's wheelhouse. Is that going to be enough to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion? Whether you call it different, whether you call it contrasting styles between RVD and Bobby Roode, one thing we know, Van Dam, he's not going to be afraid to go high risk at any point in this match. Not going to be afraid to get that ladder involved and do anything and everything he can to win the gold. Since capturing that World Heavyweight Championship back in November, I think it's safe to say that everything has gone Bobby Roode's way. Tonight, this may be a different story because of the ladder match, the stipulation that RVD was able to pick as a result of his win on Impact Wrestling this past Thursday night. As Bobby Roode walks by the ladder, takes a final look before the opening bell at what may be the determining factor in us crowning a new World Heavyweight Champion tonight here at Sacrifice.
Let's see if Bobby Roode can deal with this massive challenge with the ladder match stipulation as this World Championship hangs high above the ring.
And who better than Jeremy Borash to set the stage for our Sacrifice main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA senior official, Mr. Earl Hebner. And now, live from Universal Studios Orlando, it's your main event of the evening. A ladder match for the Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, he weighed in this morning at 236 pounds and comes to us from Battle Creek, Michigan. He is the #1 contender for the TNA Heavyweight Championship of the world, the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam. And now, introducing standing to my left, he weighed in this morning at 238 pounds and comes to us from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is the current reigning and defending TNA Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bobby Roode.
Opening bell, Sacrifice main event, World Heavyweight title match. And it's not about pins, not about submissions. It's about getting the ladder into play, climbing up the ladder, and taking down the World Heavyweight Championship belt.
And, you know, and the key here is you got to try to wear down your opponent the best you can, and then utilize that ladder and get up to that top and try and grab that championship. You know, if you're Roode to retain your title, if you're Van Dam, do it too. Oh my God. To become champion.
Oh, the incredible leg and lower body strength of our challenger, Rob Van Dam, on display.
Holy cow, shin meet foot, or face meet shin. How about that? That was nasty.
And then when you factor in, Taz, the unequaled flexibility that Van Dam brings. He has so many strengths.
Oh yeah, well here's Van Dam's deal here. He's looking for a ladder. Going right to your left there. Here he goes. Because he knows that he's got Bobby Roode down. Oh, there's Roode in the background. No, there's Roode in the background. Ooh.
Wear down process by Van Dam. Obviously did not reach the point where he was going to be able to bring that ladder into play, and plus just that momentary delay before deciding to use the ladder on the ramp, I think cost him.
Van Dam could be in trouble here if Bobby Roode, well, that was big. That was a big block and a big counter by Van Dam, because you do not want to let Roode build momentum on you. He's the World Heavyweight Champion for a reason. He's legit.
Guardrail used as a weapon by RVD. He's got something in mind here, doesn't he?
Van Dam's very unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do.
First, the body of the champ draped over the steel. And Roode's defenseless.
Got a little 360 leg drop coming. Been there, felt that, and it sucked. So, yeah, oh man, right across the lower back. And Rob, he felt that in his midsection also. You see that Bobby Roode, the world champion, was grabbing at his leg also.
Mindset of the challenger right there, as we're going to go back and take another look at this.
Watch this 360, watch the athleticism, Mike. Boom, and all that power and force.
In other words, Van Dam at the same time, he knows in his mind that he's going to make contact with the steel guardrail as he unleashes the kick, but he feels like it's that important.
Pun intended, he sacrifices, right? I mean, that's what it is. So, and that's exactly what Rob did, and it paid off. And what a shoulder block there. Oh! Smart champs, just a...
Wow, look how quick he capitalizes also.
Nasty. A thinking man's champion is Bobby Roode. He saw Van Dam getting in the ring, quickly kicked that second rope, which ended up hitting Rob between his legs. It was nasty.
Yeah, but how quick did he follow up with the DDT?
Very quick. Wow. And it was nasty.
We talked earlier about Van Dam's wheelhouse and the use of the ladder. Don't think you can say the same thing for Roode.
Oh, God.
And he pays the price because Roode took so much time to get the ladder into play and bring it into the ring. The recovery of RVD leads to the drop kick into the ladder, and then the ladder right into the champ.
Oh my God, Van Dam not done. Look at that. Rob Van Dam just throwing everything at the World Heavyweight Champion to beat him down, wear him down, to get that opportunity to get that ladder in the ring. Let's take a look here at Van Dam completely taking out the world champion.
Oh, the impact made on the top of the shoulder of Roode.
And when Rob Van Dam's lower body hits you, it's like a small foreign car smashing into your upper body. I'm telling you, I've been kicked by this guy with every part, from his leg to his hip to his calf. Look at Roode, look at Roode.
The ladder being positioned by Van Dam.
Oh my God.
Allows Roode to come in from behind, and then, oh man, taking the head of RVD and ringing it off the ladder. Something that you expect in this ladder match, that ladder's not going to be used just to climb.
Look at Roode now.
Perfect follow-up offense, right?
Champion getting all over the challenger. And those are some serious heavy-hitting shots.
Well, Van Dam puts on the brakes and then takes the champ, and Roode goes shoulder first and head first into the ladder that he had initially positioned to use as a weapon against Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam really thinking on his feet right there. Awesome time for that great counter by the whole effing show right there. Impressive by Rob.
We're witnessing the experience of being involved in ladder matches, the edge that Van Dam has, and now he's got the ladder position between the ropes. Let's see how he's able to slide down.
Nice sweep right there. Oh, no.
Watch out.
Oh, my God. Oh, don't do this, Bobby.
Oh, the catapult.
Rob Rob's head is stuck in there, Mike. Oh my God.
Yeah, the head of RVD wedged between the rungs on the ladder.
As twisted and sick as it sounds, that was very innovative, very smart by the World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode, to do what he did right there to completely shut down the momentum of the challenge.
Yeah, and we've been talking about how the ladder match is so advantage RVD.
Oh my God.
And it turns out that it's Roode now.
That ladder's massive too, Mike.
Follows up. First the catapult, then using the ladder again.
Now look at this, he's got the ladder on the ropes like a ramp. What the hell's Roode gonna do here? He's gonna suplex him on there, man. He's gonna suplex Van Dam on that ladder.
He's gonna try and do, and at the same time, RVD is gonna block it. Blocks it twice.
Ooh, Rob turned it. Rob turned it. Can he pull it off?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Desperation move by Van Dam pays off. The suplex of Roode leaves him prone against the ladders. Van Dam springs back right on top of the champ. You notice that Van Dam, aware of where he's at all times, was looking up, sees the title belt above the ring, and now he feels like this may be his opening.
There's definitely an opening there, Mike.
He's got something else in mind. I thought he was going to position the ladder under the belt. Wait, walked right into that boot.
Bobby Roode here, look at him. Oh! Ran into that back elbow by Rob Van Dam. Oh, what a beautiful springboard into that kick.
Plenty of thrust behind that.
A lot of power, a lot of power.
Behind the kick. That's what we talked about earlier, that incredible lower body strength.
The flying, running body scissors was drilled Bobby Roode back of his skull into that. Just got hit by the ladder, into that ladder.
It's a dangerous aspect of this match.
When you get furniture involved in a wrestling match, it's never a good thing.
I mean, the unique moves by Van Dam, like that one that we just saw there, it's something you don't see from anybody else.
No, not many guys. Look at his cut. Bobby Roode's back, got a nice slice in it. Now his face getting rearranged by that steel ladder by Van Dam. Oh, no. That's not a good spot to be sitting when Van Dam's in the ring. When you're sitting in a corner, oh, no.
Now, RVD going to introduce the chair. How's he going to use it?
Oh, I think I got a pretty good idea how. Listen up.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
At the impact of the drop kick. So that it's the chair and the ladder that Roode has to eat in the corner.
Double trouble, baby, right there. I mean, steel on skin. Not a good way to spend a live Sunday evening if you're the World Heavyweight Champion right now. His championship is in danger. Van Dam got himself another ladder here, so I guess they ran out of black paint.
Van Dam has Roode just exactly where he wants him. Underneath the furniture in the corner, underneath the ladder, underneath the chair. And senses that this may be his best bet to climb and take down the title.
There we go.
Slow recovering Roode as Van Dam has his fingertips on the championship belt.
Rob is inches away from becoming a World Heavyweight Champion.
Boy, this is dangerous up here. This exchange. Whoa, 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 whoa. RVD taken down off the ladder.
Ooh. Oh, the ladder fell right on his head.
Bounce back, you're right on top of the head of the champ.
Rob knocked the ladder down. I don't even think he realized he did it. He had his eyes, he was grabbing at his own eyes, and he bumped into the ladder.
And then, amazingly, Roode is able to come back after that ladder shot and connect with the clothesline.
This is why these matches are dangerous. You got two steel ladders in there, a steel chair. You know, it's a dangerous situation. Someone, you get kicked, you get punched, you get slammed, you fall, the back of your head hits a ladder.
See the second thoughts right there from Roode. Thought he was going to put the ladder under the belt. Instead, drops the ladder. Goes right at RVD.
Oh my
That's
God.
why.
Oh my God.
Double R spine buster.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Mike. Holy crap, that was
Tough
nasty.
to recover from something like that.
Oh my God, that hurts. Oh man.
Pain shooting through the back. From the spine of Van
Mike,
Dam, we got to go back and see
listen to
this
it.
again.
Let's
Watch
listen,
this.
listen. Yeah, that's pure muscle density, bone, skin, everything just driven right into that steel of that ladder. That is just uncomfortable to watch.
Well, you can just sense the pain that Van Dam is in. Leg trembling as he's going to use the ring ropes to try and bring himself back up to his feet. Roode throws down the ladder. Thought he probably was going to climb it right there and take down the belt, but not the case.
Uh-oh, look at this!
Van Dam and the monkey flip!
Oh, man, that was wild. Those explosive legs of Rob Van Dam with that monkey flip, able to shoot the champion right onto that ladder. Oh, no. Rolling Thunder!
Here it is!
Yeah! Wow. Wow, that was impressive as hell.
Check out the arm and elbow of RVD, I believe. Got, as you can imagine, when you're involved in this match with chairs and the ladders in, the arm's been lacerated.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got a...
Oh, it looks like that elbow's swelling up at the same time.
Oh, it's swelling up, all right.
Boy, how about the physicality
that's nasty.
of this entire night here at Sacrifice? It really has been something.
Let's take a look here. Watch this. Well, that's the moonsault from earlier in the match, while the world champ was perched on that ladder.
Van Dam slams the ladder straight down and then went for the kick. Not able to connect. Oh, caught him that time.
Roode is getting bounced around here by Van Dam, and
Champ is...
Oh, wait a minute, Mike. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Champ's laid out across the ladder.
Oh,
That's a way to do it. Quick way to make it to the top.
There's a 5-star coming, boy.
Oh, my God! Reactions of our champion Roode to roll out of the way. And the 5-star frog splash ends up with RVD going midsection first from that with the velocity and from coming off the ropes. Watch this.
Take a look. Nobody home right there. Right on the steel. Van Dam exposes whole midsection with that 5-star frog splash.
Will he ever come out of one of these ladder matches the same?
No,
you just can't.
Watch out, Rob.
Because of reasons like that.
Again, the championship is hanging above the ring as the world champ looking up at his title. You got to climb up there and pull that championship down to become champ or retain the championship. And it looks like Bobby Roode's gonna be able to do that right now. Looks like that to me anyway.
Yeah, Van Dam flat on his back. Out on the floor. Roode looks up at his championship belt. And as Roode climbs up the rungs of the ladder, Van Dam is trying to recover. Trying to get focused on the ring. Here he comes.
Look at it. Whoa.
Oh. God, he went for the...
Oh! Man, you see Rob's leg? Oh, my God, that was nasty.
It was grotesque, the way that his leg just twisted up when he went in between the rungs of the ladder.
Oh, man, he might have just tore that knee up or his ankle. Rob is hurt. Rob is
going to be able to recover. Roode trying to kick him off.
Back of Rob's head.
He went back.
Back of his head hit that ladder.
It just crashed right off the steel chair.
He's got to be knocked out. Rob's got to be knocked out cold.
Roode going to try and take down the title belt.
He got it.
And does, and retains the championship.
Your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Roode.
That was that whole scene was nasty. That was like a car wreck out here. I don't know the condition of the lower leg of Rob Van Dam. I don't know if it's his knee, his ankle. That got contorted and twisted up.
And how about the back of his head at the same time? You're right, we saw how grotesque it was when his leg was wrapped around the ladder, around the rungs. But then when he was sent back and his head just sprung right off the steel chair, that was the opening that Bobby Roode needed. And Roode capitalizes, takes down his championship belt, and retains its sacrifice against an incredibly game challenge from Van Dam.
Tell you what, Bobby Roode kissing that world title, he better, because he almost kissed it goodbye. There's a member of our medical staff in here to check on Van Dam's leg. At least Rob will be able to put some weight on that. I don't know if it's his ankle, his knee, or... What a match. That was... That's why, you don't see a lot of ladder matches, you know what I mean? Let's take a look at some of the highlights and some of the physicality from the World Heavyweight title match we just witnessed.
And there's plenty of them. So we set the stage for our Sacrifice main event and go back and review what went down. This was RVD early on using the steel guardrail. And Van Dam was in the driver's seat for several minutes.
Oh yeah, he was, until that happened. I mean, that definitely slowed down Rob, but Rob kept coming back. The world champ got suplexed and then moonsaulted while he was on that ladder. Rob was not able to get the win there, but then 5-star frog splash, nobody home on the steel ladder. And watch what happened. I'm trying to remember if this is the back of his head here. Yep. Oh. Look at this, watch the back of his head.
Oh, Van Dam so game, trying to get up as Roode kicks away. And, oh.
Yeah, he might have been knocked out right there for a moment. But there was another portion before that happened to Rob. That's what slowed Rob down. His knee, his leg got caught in that ladder, the gray ladder, and he got twisted up in that thing. And I don't know if he's got an ankle injury or his knee injury. He almost blew his knee out if he didn't, for all I know.
Just like the entire night, an incredibly physical contest. World Heavyweight Champion Bobby Roode retains. Great job, great effort by RVD in defeat as the challenger. Thank you for joining us tonight live from Orlando, Florida.